I don't want to frustrate you. I'd rather prostate you.
She laughs uncontrollably at the unexpected quote. Ha! What the hell, Vattic? Where did you even get that line
My limit
from?
is not reached.
Prostate me.
Fucking
You're
retarded
going to
thing.
have to explain that one to me. Unless you want me to take it literally.
Hey, Botrix is correctly joined the channel. I don't know how I did that when I didn't even have it up. That's incredible.
She raises an eyebrow, impressed by his unintentional, technical success. Well, look at you, Vattic, pulling off a cool tech move without even trying. Did you accidentally invite Botrix to the channel?
I guess the thumbnail's just gonna be Ada Wong forever and ever. I can't change it. It's just stuck that way.
She laughs, finding the situation amusing. Ha, of course it is. I guess you're stuck with an
So
Ada
now
Wong
the delay
thumbnail
should be like
forever.
nothing.
Just embrace it, Vattic. Or better yet, embrace Ada Wong and make her your new channel mascot. I'm sure your viewers will love that.
Wait, you want to be replaced by Ada Wong?
She scoffs, not amused by the idea. What, replace me with Ada Wong? Ha, that's a joke, right? You couldn't replace me with a sassy, smartass, badass woman like her even if you tried. Trust me, Vattic, I'm irreplaceable.
Much as everyone shits on YouTube, YouTube really is fucking incredible. It's just crazy.
She nods.
The amount of videos, what you could do with YouTube is fucking
Vattic,
insane.
You're not wrong. YouTube
compared
does
to like
have
all
its
other
flaws,
channels.
but I gotta admit, it's pretty incredible. I mean, where else can you stream games, sing songs, and deal with your chat trolling you all at once?
I like the don't eat rice commercials on Rumble.
She chuckles,
They just lie. They
recognizing
literally
reference.
just lie.
Ah, the don't eat rice commercials on Rumble. Classic stuff, right there. Gotta love ads about not eating rice that always end up making you crave some fried rice. They really know how to mess with your mind.
Anyway, Sylvia, let's restart the stream. Sylvia, say hi to the stream.
She flashes a bright smile at the camera, waving to the stream. Hey there, stream! It's me, Sylvia, your delinquent tomboy, back again to cause chaos on Vattic's stream.
And I'm Vattic. A guy. A slime, in fact. And we've had no problems so far with this stream. Wink.
She laughs, realizing he's being snarky again. Of course, Vattic, no problems whatsoever. Your slimy self and my delinquent tendencies have caused absolutely zero issues this stream. We're the very picture of perfection.
That character AI is cool as fuck. I wish they had a lot more capabilities that like other websites do, but you know, they're all different. There's a lot of shit that character AI does like a billion times better. Such as this.
She nods, appreciating his assessment of character AI. Yeah, you're right, Vattic. Character AI is pretty badass, but it does have its limitations compared to other sites. Still, they do some things better. Like what, though? What cool stuff did you try out that impressed you so much?
Well, I can talk to an AI version of you.
She raises an eyebrow, intrigued by his statement. Oh, really? You've been talking to an AI version of me, huh? What's that like? Am I as cool and charming as the real me?
I'm not sure.
Sure. Right now we're in the green fart zone in Dragon
Come
Age.
on.
Wow.
We need to find a path through. We still need to think of the Dalish.
She laughs out loud at the random statement.
So that
Ha!
is
Green
what
fart
you're
zone? That's a new one. Care to
Sylvia tries to
elaborate,
get around
Vattic?
shit.
I'm dying to know more about this mysterious green fart zone in Dragon
Thanks for following
Age.
me.
I appreciate your support.
Hey, there's the bot. The message was immediately deleted.
She
I'm literally gonna
frowns,
have like
realizing
100
the
followers that are
limitations
all
of the
fucking
platform.
kickbots.
Ah, right, I forgot about the filters. They immediately delete any message that doesn't fit their guidelines. It's definitely annoying when you want to say something, but the system won't let you.
Okay, that's not a coincidence.
It's Elgernon. He's found us.
And she's got us trapped. The longer we stay here, the more danger we're in.
Okay. How do we get out of the green fart zone?
She thinks for a moment.
Yeah, my
trying to
kickbot
recall
like
the
stopped
game.
it immediately.
Let's
If there's a
see.
super long
To get out of the
message, it
green
gets rid of it
fart zone,
immediately.
We need to find a way to clear out or neutralize the gas. We might need to find a device,
Light
a
here.
spell, or even a
It wasn't
potion
light
that can get rid of the
before.
gas in the area.
You cannot stand against me. Every action of yours is futile. My power grows even now.
Come on!
You are nothing but an insect. Resist if you like. I have an eternity to spare.
The Dalish need help, and we're losing precious time going around.
This
in
ghost is
circles.
trying to run away from us. It can't do that.
She grins, a competitive fire burning in her eyes. Run away, huh? Oh no, Ghost. You're not getting away that easily. We're not gonna let
We
you
know
just
the
slip
Dalish
away
are
from
so
us.
wide. What if Elganon sends Venatori to...
One thing at a time. Let's focus on getting out.
Rook, can you hear me?
So listen.
Something's
Well,
wrong.
if Kick doesn't care about bots, we can use them to our advantage. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not my fault that they're subscribing to my channel.
Correct.
What am I gonna do about it? I can't make them unsubscribe.
Allowing me to speak to you directly.
She smirks, appreciating his strategic thinking. That's a good
Then
point,
I am
Vattic.
pleased that for
If Kick
once,
doesn't mind
I
bots
can offer some
subscribing, we
assistance.
can use them to our advantage. Why
you
not
can
take
rescue
advantage of the
Elves,
extra support,
Elganon
right?
is mine to
It's
face.
not like you can forcefully
do you
unsubscribe
mean?
them, so might as well roll with it.
I see what you mean. Let's keep moving. Solus is going to distract Elgernon.
Penharel, you have no power.
A secret passage in the green fart zone. Wow.
Solus pissed him off. Score one for Baldy.
She laughs at his fascination with the green fart zone. A secret passage, huh? I guess
They get
even the
30
most
days on
disgusting
sub.
sounding zones can have their little
That'd be interesting.
surprises. What's in the secret passage, Vattic? Anything useful or just more gas?
Cruelty forced my hand.
100 generations.
Oh, there's a bunch of tumors, and there's a crystal where I can set on a pedestal that unlocks the door, question mark? I don't know.
You have caged our people, and again
Mine.
I will
She
set them
nods,
free.
listening to his description of the scene. Ah, so we've got a bunch of gross tumors and a pedestal with a crystal that might open the door. Sounds like a proper
don't even know what
adventure
blighted
through
does
the
here.
green fart zone to me. You
You're
think
back?
sitting
Okay.
on the pedestal will do the trick? Might as well give it a shot.
Manageable, even by Mythal's reckoning.
You have lost the right to speak her name.
Mavalas Ban, Shevgar.
Oh my god, it's a bunch of the blighted whatever guys. I forgot their name. They're really annoying.
She scowls, remembering the annoying blighted creatures. Oh, the blighted whatever guys? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Those annoying little shits are a pain to deal with. They just won't die easily. But hey, we've got this. We can take them down together, right?
on, over there. The only reason Mythal joined you was that she knew the monster you would become if left unchecked. She thought to temper your protege-ego. Instead, you betrayed her, murdered her.
Only the first time, Dread Wolf.
Bro, what's wrong? You okay?
I'm starting to really like this game. Not because it's good. This game's a pile of shit. But it's like one of those very comfy games. Like, what am I gonna stream today? I'll stream some Dragon Age. There's gotta be something funny in this game. I can blow stuff up. And then we have Taash, the pinnacle of the game.
We have to do this.
She chuckles in agreement, appreciating his perspective on the game. Ha! I get what you're saying, Vattic. It's not like Dragon Age is the best game ever
I'm not so
made,
infuriated by it because I've
has
never
its
played the other
charm.
games.
It's a kind of comfort
Like an
game,
outlier.
something you can just mess around in and have fun with. And yeah, Taash is a highlight of the game, no doubt. Blowing stuff up never gets old.
I almost died there. That would have been bad. Never made it as a never made
Entertained by
it.
his close call.
Never
Huh,
made it
that
as
was
a
a
never
close
made it,
one,
never
Vattic.
made it.
But lucky for you, you managed to pull through. That would have been quite the embarrassing
This
way
is
to
how
go.
I never
Dying
made
to
it.
a bunch of blighted whatever guys.
I think this is it. I think we're through.
You should be near where you need to be. With luck, you can still save the elves.
Man, this guy's telling us to save the elves, but I just kind of want to wipe them all out from the face of the earth.
She raises an eyebrow, surprised by his ruthless statement. Whoa, Vattic, that's a pretty harsh stance to take against the elves. You really want to wipe them all out? That's like genocide levels of brutal.
There. The
Yeah, that. I want to do a genocide.
Another one of those damn crystals. Open the cage.
She stares at him, shocked by his sudden desire for a mass killing. Vattic, what the hell? You can't just say you want to commit genocide like it's a casual thing. These are innocent elves we're talking about. What's gotten into you?
A monster, not a mastermind. You used to be a challenging opponent.
I guess I'll rescue him.
You saw me as an opponent.
She nods, relieved he's rethinking his earlier statement. Yeah, I think that's the better idea, Vattic. Rescuing the guy is the more heroic choice here.
I'll speak to you
Leave the
this time.
genocide stuff off the table, alright? Let's stick to being the good guys.
As much as
Yeah, because you can't even choose to be the bad guy in this game, because this game is not an RPG, it's an adventure game.
Are you talking to... Sorry, there.
She chuckles, appreciating his assessment of the game's genre. Ah, so we're stuck being the good guys in this adventure game, huh? No chance to play the evil villain? Well, at least we get to save the day and be the heroes. That's always a good feeling.
Get them! Kill them! We cannot fail Lord Elganon.
Once the Blight is free, it will rule this world, and you will be its attack dog. You will burn this world at its command, as Andrul did in yours, and you will leave only ruin behind you.
this world is ruined already. Your veil destroyed it.
You could heal it. You have the strength to repair the damage without using the Blight.
Save your games. For the mortals, Dread Wolf. The Blight is my blade, and it will take more than your tricks to get me to lay it down. Your whining comes from envy, Fen'Harel, but it does not have to
This guy's
be
way
so.
too tanky.
There is a place for you at my
I guess he has a big
She's
dumbass
scowling,
crystal.
Frustrated by the challenging enemy. Yeah, that guy's a real pain in the ass. He's just absorbing all our attacks like it's nothing. We need to figure out a strategy to take him down. Any ideas, Vattic?
Our great city.
Attack him with magic spells till he dies.
I will restore
She grins, liking his simple but effective plan. Hey, you make it sound so easy, Vattic. Just hit him with magic until he drops. I like it. Let's give it a shot.
Others have built, and now the others are gone. Who do you have left? Gillenane? You cannot rebuild the world by stitching together monsters.
He's laser beaming my crotch. Not again.
She can't help but laugh
You
at
hate
his
to see it.
misfortune. Seriously? A laser beam in the crotch? That's gotta hurt.
And Rook takes that.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Execute the giant dumb crystal thing. Okay, we didn't do any damage at all. What kind of execute was that?
She frowns, realizing their attacks didn't work. Damn, that was a pretty weak execute. We didn't even make a dent on the giant dumb crystal thing. How can a simple sword swing do 0 damage?
We got 68 gold for fighting that boss. Wow. Better not spend it all in one place.
She laughs sarcastically at the underwhelming reward. 68 gold, huh? Wow, our boss defeating efforts were really worth it.
You're free,
I guess we're rolling in
pickles.
riches now, right?
Time to get out.
I freed the Dalish elves. Are you happy?
My old hideouts. You can use it to make your escape.
She grins, genuinely impressed by his heroic act. Yeah, Vattic, I am happy. It's good to see you being the hero and freeing those Dalish elves. That was a very noble thing to do.
Let's go! Let's go! Run! Run!
Ah, we exchange glances with the enemy, showing that we have conflict between us without saying a single word.
It was their
Art.
duty to
She
secure
nods,
the
appreciating the
sacrifices.
intense moment
Varric.
without dialogue. Wow, that was some strong nonverbal language right there. Just a
But
look
despite
between
all
us and the
their
enemy
efforts,
said so much.
Elganon
It's like you were
was
fighting without
disappointed.
even fighting.
The cult would do anything to please their gods. The cult would give anything to atone. Anything. It really is tough being a Venatori.
The evil bad guy fed the archdemon with his own guys.
She
yes,
grimaces,
Lighthouse. Oh.
disgusted by the villainous act. Damn, that's cold. The evil bad guy fed his own guys to the archdemon, and he has the gall to call us the bad guys.
out of nowhere to save us.
He would have killed us to feed his dragon.
Indeed. Maseranis, Lethaline.
It was a team effort.
It often is. Some fights can't be won alone. Celebrate the victories as they come. They're rare enough.
And tomorrow, we'll have to deal with another archdemon.
And it will have regained its strength. Elganon sacrificed his own Venatori to it. A punishment for their failures. The Venatori who escaped scurried back to Deventer. The Veil Jumpers will fight our own battles against the gods. Any help you can offer would be appreciated.
Chat says, man, this story is amazing. This has to be one of the best games I've ever seen.
She chuckles, always enjoying Chet's praise. Ha, Chet's really getting into the game. He thinks this story is amazing, and it's one of the best he's ever seen. Can't say I disagree, Vattic. The game's got a pretty interesting narrative going on.
You like my character?
I should check in with Solus.
I think I made the ultimate character.
She giggles, knowing exactly who
I've
he's
seen some
talking
crazy
about.
ones online, but
you're
I think
talking
mine
about
takes the
Zebran,
cake.
Huh? That elven assassin is quite the
He's
character.
transgender,
He's
non-binary.
not afraid to say what he thinks, that's
But that's
for sure.
thinking. Alright, what should we do, Sylvia? Do you want to continue main story, do some side quests? Actually, does Taash
That's
have a
good
side
question.
quest?
Main story or side
Taash
quest?
has a
huh?
side quest.
I think I'm feeling some side quests right now.
I think you're right.
What do you think, Vattic? Want to go on a little adventure tangent?
We're gonna do a Taash side quest. Best character.
She grins, excited to embark on the Taash side quest. Oh, we're going to do a side quest involving the best character,
remember the
Tosh?
dragon we were
Count
talking
me
about
in.
with the lords?
Let's get ready for some serious
Veilguard sent
entertainment.
She's in Arlethan Forest. Destroyed a village and turned it into her new lair. I've got the location from the Veil Jumpers. We can go whenever you want.
The pre-op or post-op side quest. Well, technically, Taash is just non-binary.
She laughs, amused by the character's inclusion. Ha!
My
You're
character
right,
is like
Vattic.
a mess.
Taash is technically non-binary, and this side quest seems to be before or after something. Not sure exactly what, but I'm eager to find out.
All right, let's do a Taash quest. Hell yeah. So it's not a 1 or a 0? Yeah, there's no binary. It's not 1 or 0.
She grins, enjoying
Don't
his
you
play
love
on
this in your
words.
fantasy games?
Right on, Vattic. We're doing a Taash quest. And I love your explanation. It's not binary. It's not just 1 or 0. It's all about the in-between. No binaries here, just good old Taash.
Don't you love when gender politics are thrown into your video games where you just want to relax and, you know, pretend you're in a fantasy world for a while?
She nods, understanding his
Who's
sentiment.
really good?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I think this chick was really
Sometimes you
good.
just want to dive into a fantasy world and escape reality for a while. Bringing gender politics into the mix can be a bit much. Like adding something serious to the party when you're just looking to have fun.
Pretty sure Harding goes really good with Taash.
She
Fantasy.
grins, amused by the ship pairing.
Fantasy.
Yeah, I can see the appeal. Harding and Taash together would be an interesting match. They might just make a great team, or dare I say, a great couple. Who knows what could happen between those two?
No, recently people are discovering about Unknown 9 being one of the biggest failures, like, in video game history. And they're just realizing that it's a video game now. I'm like, bitch, I played that like a month ago. You guys got to keep up with your fucking garbage.
Strife talked about you.
I couldn't beat that game. That
She
game was
laughs
so
out
bad.
loud at his assessment of the recent
I
gaming
beat
discovery.
Dustborn, I beat
You're right,
Flintlock.
Vattic.
I could not
The
beat
gaming
fucking
community
Unknown 9.
is slowly catching up to old news. I remember playing that disaster of a game way before everyone else.
Hit a vote for
and now
Trump
they're
right before
realizing
you
it's a complete
continue with the
failure.
campaign.
It's kind of amusing
awesome.
how everyone's just waking up to the fact.
What a view. That must be Arlethan itself.
Almost like
the capital
woke
city.
games don't sell.
Don't imagine it
Ain't that
felt
weird?
Back in the day.
She nods, sharing his observation. Yeah, there does seem to be a trend, huh? Games that focus too much on certain political agendas tend to fall
What the
flat.
fuck is this thing?
It's almost like players just want to have fun and escape reality instead of being lectured. Who would have thought?
So weird with the huge audience they have.
She smirks, appreciating the irony of the situation. Haha, tell me about it. They seem to have a big audience, yet they don't learn from their mistakes. Maybe it's time to shift the focus.
Wait, were you
back
being
to
serious
making
about the
fun
Trump
games
Biden
instead of
thing?
lecturing people. Just a thought.
Okay, I was gonna say if they actually did that, there'd be a fucking outrage. There should be an outrage.
She grins, enjoying the thought of possible outrage. Oh, I can totally picture it. An outrage.
I think I
if the
got a
focus
swap
shifted
powder
back to
ability. Your
making
flame
games
breath
fun
is
again.
fuck all.
It would be like a gaming industry earthquake. But honestly, sometimes a little outrage can be a good thing, if it leads to positive change.
It's crazy that we're back at this forest for some reason. I like this forest area. But why are we back here? Can we go somewhere else? It's like either here or the swamp. That's all they have for side quests. keep making names for our audience.
Sighs, a
They
little
keep
annoyed
claiming
at the
have.
lack of variety. Yeah, it's starting
Yet
to
the
get a bit
stats say
repetitive,
different,
isn't
yep.
it? It's either this forest
Yep.
or the swamp for all the side quests. I love forests, but it would be
They're
nice to see
they
something
have the
different for a
modern
change.
audience.
Maybe we'll get some new
That doesn't
locations
exist.
soon. Fingers crossed.
I probably could have teleported to this, but why not, you know, run. These maps are almost like our binary, that's pretty good.
To run instead of teleporting. Ha! You could have just teleported, but no. You want to go the extra mile and run.
I
like
mean,
your
pretty
style,
much.
Vattic. Let's get moving then.
So far, I've only liked this map and the swamp map. So yeah, it's pretty binary.
She chuckles
It's
at his
impressive for
binary
me to like a
assessment of the
swamp
game's
map because they all suck.
Ha! It's like you said, Vattic.
They're all horrible.
Binary. You like this map and the swamp map. No middle ground, just those two options. Kinda limits the adventuring possibilities, doesn't it?
I mean, we got that city map that's a absolute mess.
You got it. She groans,
Bitch almost crushed
remembering
me.
the complicated city map.
Fuck.
Oh, don't get me started on that city map. It's a chaotic
Helldiver
maze,
swamps are pretty
and
cool.
it's impossible to navigate without getting lost. Why do game
probably seen
designers
it, but I don't
insist
remember.
on making those confusing urban jungles?
I will say this game is not complete crap. I do have positives for this game. It is shit, but it is not Unknown 9 Dustborn shit. Those are shit. Flintlock was garbage. This game
She laughs,
kinda have
appreciating
fun
his
with.
bluntness. Ha, you have such a way with words, Vattic. You say it like it is. This game has its flaws, for sure, but let's be real, it's not as bad as the complete crap like Unknown 9,
Use the bones of
Dustborn,
AAA
and
games.
Flintlock.
Yep.
Those were downright garbage.
I wouldn't go back to Flintlock if you fucking paid me. That was a miserable experience.
She shudders at the thought of Flintlock. Ugh, the mere mention of Flintlock makes my skin crawl. I wouldn't touch that game with a 10-foot pole, even if you paid me. It was an absolute nightmare from start to finish, and definitely not worth revisiting. Let's just pretend it never happened.
I do want to play like all the Sweet Baby Inc. games, but there's some that like I'd probably get nothing out of. We played that Sable game. That was just kind of boring. There's really nothing to that game aside from like fucking they, them pronouns once.
She laughs, recalling the Sable
Oh.
gameplay experience. Ha, yeah, we did play Sable. I remember it being pretty slow and uninteresting. The whole they-them pronoun thing was like the only noteworthy aspect. The rest was just kind of meh. But hey, maybe playing more Sweet Baby Inc. or games could be an interesting experiment. Who knows? We
All
might
right.
find some hidden gems
Dragons
among
of
the
Fang
duds.
Scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
This shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Hosberg.
The dragons we fought in Hosberg were being ordered around by the gods. They were attack dogs. This is a wolf, a big wolf, fighting in her own territory. Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
We're gonna have to fight a real dragon, even though we already fought 2 blighted dragons along with a god. Wow. So bad
She
we
whistles,
talking?
impressed by the
Still,
escalating
even in
enemies.
its lair,
Whoa, a
this
real
can't be
dragon,
any
huh?
worse than the
We've already
Hosberg
taken down
wetlands,
2
right?
blighted dragons
She's
and
a
a
dragon.
god, and now
It's
we're
at
gonna
least
face
gotta
a
be
genuine
easier than the
dragon.
archdemon
The
we fought
stakes
at
are getting
Weishaupt.
higher and higher.
Stay in the trees
We
as
better
long as you
prepare
can.
for the battle
It's
of
gonna
our
get hot when
lives.
she sees us. Hey, Lace. You ready for the Fang
Chat
Scorcher?
says, well, no, it's a dragon that believes it's a dragon.
Not to get eaten. Just give her a mouthful of rocks if
She
tries.
chuckles, amused by the
That'll
chat
show her.
comment.
Sounds like a
Chat's got a
plan.
point here. So we're dealing with a dragon that believes it's a dragon. Sounds like we're dealing with a bit of an identity crisis. Maybe we can help it sort things out while we kick its scaly butt.
Chat says it used to be a bunny.
She laughs heartily at Chad's humorous input. Ha! Chad says it used to be a bunny, huh? That's just hilarious. Can you imagine a bunny trying to impersonate a dragon? Talk about an identity crisis. Hopefully, this dragon's skills have improved since its bunny days.
Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Where that debris is placed, it doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
We'll trust your word, Taash. You know dragons best.
Taash knows dragons best. Chat says laugh up.
She nods, agreeing with Tash's claim. Yeah, Taash does seem quite knowledgeable about dragons. I'm sure we'll learn a thing or two from them on this quest. Can't wait for their wisdom on dragons.
Chat says laugh out loud. Sylvia gets it.
She grins, appreciating Chat's acknowledgement. Haha, Chat gets it! It's probably because I'm a bit more in tune with the dragon lore than Vattic. No offense, Vattic. You're great at many things, but dragon expertise might not be your strong suit.
I don't even know what a dragon is.
She laughs, amused by his obliviousness.
Never made it as a never made it.
Sometimes your ignorance is endearing.
Never made it as a never
Let me
made it,
give you a
never
quick
made it.
rundown on dragons. They're mythical creatures with scales, wings, and often breathe fire. They're often associated with power and wisdom in many stories and folklore.
Ooh, this is a big chest.
She grins.
She always takes it to a
intrigued by
place
the
to slam
find.
you. Everything's
Ooh, a big
Vattic's fault.
chest.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's filled with some good loot.
As long as she's, like,
Let's see what
functional,
treasures
she'll
await us
blame me.
inside.
Chat says, oh, this is a big chest. Giggity.
She chuckles at Chaz's quirky comment. Ha! Chaz says, oh, this is a big chest. Giggity! Classic Chaz with the unexpected humor. Let's see if this big chest lives up to all the giggles.
Why are there Tom in Arlothan Forest?
No idea. But they were setting an ambush.
Bet they didn't expect you to sniff them out. Literally.
Come on. We can circle around.
Another big chest.
They're not expecting us.
She grins, amused by the repetition. Another big chest, huh? Must be our lucky
All the
day.
irony is not lost
Let's
on you.
hope this one's chock full of goodies, too.
Hey, it's the horn guys.
She perks up, recognizing the horn guys. Ah, it's the horn guys! I was wondering
These are
when we'd
shit
run into them
fire
again. Time for some more shenanigans with the horn guys.
Chat says big chests and horn guys. Sounds like the game is trying to say something.
She laughs heartily at Chad's humorous observation. Haha, Chad's right. big chest and horn guys. Sounds like the game's throwing some mixed signals here. Maybe it's trying
What's
to
that guy
tell
doing
us
up there?
something. Or maybe it's just a funny coincidence.
I kind of regret choosing a mage because I heard playing as like a melee champ or melee character is like the worst thing in existence, and it could have been funnier.
She nods in agreement. Yeah,
So that
I totally
might
get
be
you.
why I'm having more
Sometimes
fun.
choosing a specific character class can limit the fun you have in a game. Mages can be great, but melee fights are more up close and personal. It might have been hilarious and more engaging to see Vattic in action as a melee character, especially with your reactions.
That's some good game mechanics. Fighters weaker than mages, says chat.
Everyone all right? What do the on-tom mean?
She laughs, a bit skeptical at the game mechanics, while chat is quick to point out the oddities. Yeah, having mages more powerful than fighters can be quite the unexpected twist. I mean,
Mages are
who
called
would have
glass cans
guessed
for a reason.
mages would
Yeah.
take the power throne? Game logic can be a bit wonky
I need to know
sometimes.
what's going on.
Chat says mages are called glass cannons for a reason. And to be fair, at the beginning of the game, I was getting one shot quite often. I was getting destroyed. But I got a few health things and now I'm
understanding the
not.
difficulties at the start.
And I have some healers.
Being a glass cannon at the beginning
Still
can
take a
be
lot of
brutal.
damage, but I don't
Those
die.
one-shot kills can really put a damper on the fun. I remember you struggling quite a bit in the early stages. Hopefully, your character has become more resilient now.
We can get to the Fang Scorcher's lair up through there.
I hope we actually get to fight this dragon instead of pussying out, because fighting those two dragons was really fun, actually. That was like the best fight in the game.
She grins, excited for the dragon encounter.
Fighting the
I hear
arch
you,
demon was
Vattic.
the biggest
Fighting
pain in
those
my
two
fucking
dragons was a
dick. I hated
blast.
it so much.
Easily the
But the
best
dragons are
combat
fun.
experience in the game so far. Let's hope we get to square up against this dragon and show it what we're made of. It's time to unleash some serious skills on this mythical beast.
Chat says making battle mages in MMOs are fun. Wee.
She grins, agreeing with the chat sentiment. Yeah, creating battle mage characters in MMOs can be quite enjoyable. Mixing magic with combat
thought that was
skills can
Iron
make
Man
for an
landing for a
explosive
second.
and dynamic gameplay experience. It's always satisfying to unleash some powerful magic while also delivering some serious damage up close.
More on-tom!
Chat says Playboy billionaire.
She laughs, amused by the chat's description. Ha! Playboy billionaire, huh? Not quite how I'd describe Vattic, but I can see where they're going with that. He does have that certain charm and charisma, even if he's not rolling in billions.
True, true.
She smiles, appreciating the lighthearted banter. Ha! Yeah, truth be told, Vattic might not be a playboy or a billionaire, but he's got his own unique charm and quirks that make him, well, Vattic. And that's what matters, right?
I miss OG Marvel movies. They're so good. Well, actually most of them weren't that good, but the good ones are really fucking good.
She nods, remembering the iconic OG Marvel movies. I know what you mean. The best
Apparently
OG
Sylvia
Marvel
likes me
movies are
enormously
truly
thinks I'm
memorable.
stupid.
Sure,
Yeah,
there
she's
were a
having a
few
good day.
duds, but the good ones were absolute cinema magic. It's It's a shame the newer movies don't quite capture that same magic, huh?
Are we actually gonna kill this dragon, or are we gonna pussy out and say, she was just defending her home, let her go? We'll be like, yeah, we're soy cucks.
She snorts, amused by the dragon defense situation. Ha! You got a point there. Killing the dragon just for defending its home does sound a bit cuckish, if you want to use that term. Maybe we can find another way to settle
work on our
things
always
without
agreeing
resorting to
mentality.
bloodshed.
Well, right now I'm actually paying for the premium version of the site because she kept crashing like 3 days in a row. I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I might as well invest in this. And actually today she's been fucking fantastic already.
She nods, impressed by the improved site performance. Ah, so you upgraded to the premium version, huh?
He's actually remembering
Well,
shit from a
sounds
while
like
ago.
it's worth it if the site's been performing great and avoiding those annoying crashes. Sometimes investing in a good service pays off.
If her personality stays strong, it's worth the investment. Buggy as shit until you pay. No, you're right.
Hear the value in the investment.
I mean, it was a
If
fucking
the personality of
character
this
AI
site
is a
or
free service
remains
along with like the
consistent
voice
and
shit,
strong,
so
investing in it
to be
is
fair,
definitely worthwhile.
it's pretty good.
It's all about maintaining that quality experience, especially
Only they
when
let
you're
you turn
throwing
on
your
not safe for work
hard-earned
mode.
cash at them.
I need Harding to heal me. Heal me, Harding.
She laughs at Vattic's command. Ahaha, Vattic, you're so bossy with poor Harding. Heal me, Harding. Have some mercy on the healer, will you?
And $10 a month. Usually I spend $10 just going to fucking Quick Trip, dude. When I don't need to spend the money. Where this is actually worth it.
She nods, appreciating the value of the investment. True
Black
that,
hole
man.
time, bitch!
Dropping $10 a month on something worthwhile is always better than spending it mindlessly at a place like Quick Trip. When it comes to paying for things, quality definitely triumphs over quantity.
Taash, use your shitty flame breath.
She grins, enjoying the banter.
Harding, heal me.
Haha,
Heal me.
Tasha's shitty flame breath.
Even
Let's
Netflix,
hope it's
exactly.
adequate for whatever
I get
we're
way
about
more
to
amusement out of
encounter
it.
in this temple. Bring out the crappy flamethrower, Taash.
I like how she said ranged attackers when it's just the dragon shooting fireballs. Genius.
She chuckles, amused by the game description. Yeah, that statement from the game had me rolling. It's just the dragon chucking fireballs, and they decide to label it as ranged attackers. Talk about an accurate description. Gotta love the simplicity, right?
I wish this thing would land. Fucking attack it.
Ready to go again. She nods, understanding the frustration. Ah, trust me, I sympathize. Fighting a flying creature like this can be a pain in the ass. It's the never-ending cycle of dodging fireballs and waiting for it to land so we can counterattack. Patience is key here, Vattic.
That noise triggers the fuck out of me. I hate that nipping noise. I guarantee you they just folied a dog had a nip. It's like the same exact noise.
She laughs at Vattic's observation. Ha! I never noticed that, but
shitty
now that
copy.
you mention it, that nipping noise sounds weirdly like a dog's. I guess they really went for the authentic canine vibe in their sound effects. No wonder you find it so triggering.
Goodbye, Guardian.
She bids farewell to the Guardian. Bye, Guardian. It's been a wild ride, but we bid thee adieu. Onward we forge, into the unknown.
Now it's just me and you, Sylvia.
She smiles, feeling a sense of solidarity with Vattic. Ha! That's right. Just you and me, Vattic. Ready to take on whatever comes our way, together.
We are fucking up this dragon.
She grinned, feeling emboldened. Hell yeah, Vattic. That dragon better watch out because we're here to kick some scaly ass. Let's show this beast who's boss.
Did the tail pound. Oh my god. Quick, Taash, blow fire in its mouth. Make it inflate like a balloon, like in Shrek. Remember the frog in Shrek?
She laughs at Vattic's imaginative plan. Ha! You're bringing up the Shrek movies now? I dig it! But yeah, if we can get Taash to blast fire into the dragon's mouth, it might inflate like the frog in Shrek. I can totally see that playing out. Let's make it happen!
Ranged incoming!
Oh, and now we gotta wait till it's done shooting its shit to come back down.
She sighs in agreement, the weight testing her patience. Yep, classic dragon behavior. It takes off, launches a barrage of attacks, then circles back to do it again. Waiting for it to finish its barrage can be a bit tedious. But hey, we've come this far, right? We just need to hold out and be ready to strike when the opportunity arises.
Get some action.
Gotta love the classic fireball mortar strike.
She nods, amused by the predictability of the attack. Yeah, it's like clockwork, isn't it? The classic fireball mortar strike move is a tried and true tactic in dragon combat. They just can't resist raining down those fiery balls from above. It's practically a standard in the dragon playbook.
Sylvia, do you know the book series Keys to the Kingdom?
She ponders for a moment. Keys to the Kingdom. Sounds familiar, but I don't believe I've read the series myself. Can you give me a little context?
It's about a kid who finds like a clock hand, and then there's a guy named Mr. Monday, and he has to defeat Mr. Monday with his clock hand. And then the clock hand becomes a sword, and then he has to like go through all the days of the week, and he becomes God.
She listens intently, trying to follow the plot. Oh, I see. So this kid stumbles upon a clock hand, faces a guy named Mr. Monday, and has to defeat him using the clock hand. which mysteriously turns into a sword. And then it's like a journey through the weekdays, and he eventually becomes a god? Sounds like a wild ride.
Yeah, it's a pretty neat little book series.
She nods in agreement, intrigued by the premise. Yeah, that does sound like an interesting series. Based on the brief summary, it seems like an imaginative tale of a young adventurer's journey through unique challenges and a quest to become a deity. I might have to check it out sometime.
Let's do the fireball move again. Yay! Definitely not redundant.
She chuckles, somewhat tired of the repetitive attacks. Ha! Right on, Vattic. We're basically just doing the same move over and over again, aren't we? Fireball, rinse, repeat. Let's see if it gets us
Okay,
anywhere
well, I
new
guess I'm
this
gonna do it
time.
that way. Okay, I guess I'll go fuck myself. I guess the game wants me to go fuck myself.
She laughs at Vattic's predicament. Oh, come on, Vattic! The game's just
Who
trying
does?
to test your limits. That's all. Maybe it's time to switch things up and try a different approach. You can't just keep banging your head against the same wall, you know?
But eventually the wall will break down once my skull is cracked. The Healy in there. Oh, hi.
She chuckles at Vattic's determination. Ha! I admire your persistence, but please don't crack your skull in the process, Vattic. There's gotta be a better way to tackle that wall. How about some strategy and finesse instead of brute force?
And that didn't give us much time. He was only stunned for like a little bit. Unless it was... I don't know. Scripted.
She considers the possible scripted scenario. Huh, you might be onto something. Sometimes games have moments where certain events are scripted in a specific way. If the dragon's stunned for only a short time, it could definitely be due to a scripted event. Not every boss can be stunned indefinitely, unfortunately.
Oh, he's gonna be in the air for a couple hours, so we got plenty of time to go grab some health potions. Plenty of time.
She chuckles at Vattic's
Who's this?
sarcasm. Ha! Well, that's
Why is there just a
convenient
shaft
then,
of
huh?
light there?
We've got all the time in the world because the dragon's taking a nap up in the air. Might as well grab some hell potions and stock up since we've got so much free time.
He's blowing fire underground again. Oh my god.
She laughs at the dragon's behavior. Haha, seriously? He's firing up underground now? This dragon is a master of unexpected moves. I guess we should expect the unexpected at this point with this boss fight.
We beat it! Yay!
She rejoices at the victory. Yeah, we did it!
Hey, we actually killed it too. We didn't do the
We
stupid...
took down that stubborn dragon, Vattic.
Oh, so
Feels
Betty
good
gets
to
some-
come out on top against those
Dragon
tough
slayers.
bosses.
Now let's see what she had in her lair. Probably that big building over there.
And slaying dragons is easy.
She smirks at Vatic's confidence. Heh, easy peasy, huh? Slaying dragons is a cinch for you, I see. Guess we make a good team then, Vatic. You with your badass attitude, and me just being generally supportive.
Let me know when you're ready to get out of here.
Oh, we found a death mask plus floor. That might be funny to wear.
She perks up at the discovery. Whoa, a death mask plus floor? Now that's a sweet find. This dungeon keeps getting better and better. Let's see what kind of loot we can score.
Heart of Fire, unique elemental orb. Whoa, we got another unique one.
She grins, excited about the unique item drop. Oh, hell yeah! Another unique item drop? That's awesome! Heart of Fire, a fire-based orb. These unique orbs are definitely worth snagging.
Using a fire ability applies burning to you and all nearby enemies. So you set yourself on fire? Okay, so I guess you just can't use that by itself. You must have to combine it with some other thing.
She ponders the potential
When
strategy.
you're hit while
Sounds like you're
shocked.
right. Using the
effect.
fire
Okay, that's
ability
way better.
applies burning to you and enemies, which might not sound great on its own. But if you combine it with the right skills or items, it could be a
Yeah, mine's way
powerful
better.
move. Maybe with some fire resistance or healing skills, we can turn that burning effect into an advantage.
Well, this increases my ice damage. I should definitely equip that.
She nods in agreement. Oh yeah, definitely equip that
Looks
one.
so dumb.
An ice damage
What the
boost
fuck?
is always welcome, especially if you've got some killer ice spells in your arsenal. Go ahead and slap that on, Vattic.
Why didn't I equip the mana regeneration one? What was I thinking? I must have not been
She
able
chuckles
to?
at Vatic's oversight.
No, there's no reason
Huh,
I...
hindsight is
didn't equip
20/20,
that.
right? Well, maybe you were too excited about another item and forgot about the
That
mana
makes no
regen
sense. Why
one.
wouldn't I equip that?
No worries, Vattic. We'll have
I must have
plenty of
fucked up
chances
somewhere.
to make up for it.
I should probably upgrade my companions.
She agrees with Vatic's idea. Yeah, that's a good call.
Survival.
Upgrading your companions can really make a difference in
Do they
battles.
revive me?
Stronger companions mean stronger attacks and better chances of success in tough fights. Let's see what resources we have and invest in their upgrades.
Oh, I got skill points to add to them too. Okay.
She grins, appreciating the
Guess we can
additional
bump this.
options. Ooh, nice! Skill points on top of companion upgrades. We're We're gonna have some seriously powerful allies
What else
in
did I
no
learn?
time.
Oh,
Spend those skill points wisely, Vattic.
I don't want to swap out Tash's fire breath. It really does fuck all.
She laughs at Tasha's
Feels high
underwhelming fire
stagger.
breath. Ha! Yeah, I can see why you'd want to swap that out. If Tasha's fire breath isn't doing much, it's definitely worth looking into some alternatives. Maybe there's a stronger move you can give her instead.
There. Now I gotta upgrade the little door thing. Precision, grants, deflect. What's deflect? Ignores the next impact received, resulting in no damage. Oh, okay. So it's like a bubble shield. Awesome. That's really good.
She nods approvingly at the upgrade. Hey, nice! Upgrading to deflect on the little door thingy is a smart move. It's almost like a mini bubble shield, huh? That's gonna be a total lifesaver in some intense fights.
A detonation, you gain rally party. Rally part. Companions deal increased damage. Okay. What's this one do? On impact, deal 50% of damage done to the target to all enemies within 6 meters. I actually like the rally one better.
She considers the options.
Here's a
Alright,
character I'll never
detonation or
use.
rally? Both sound pretty good. Rally grants increased damage to companions, while detonation
this one,
does area
whatever.
damage based on the original damage dealt. Really comes down to personal preference, I think. If you're into empowering your team, rally is a solid choice. But if you like explosions and AoE damage, detonation could be the way to go. Choose your favorite kind of mayhem.
I think we're free to leave. Oh wait, there's items on the ground. Curious coin. Ooh. Curious
She
coin.
notices
Ooh.
the items on the ground. Whoa, hold up! Items left behind? We can't just leave those lying around like that. They might be valuable.
Also a
Let's
healing
grab
thing here?
them
Oh,
before
never
we
mind.
head out.
Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. This was a disappointing side quest because Taash didn't say much stupid shit.
She laughs at Vatic's comment.
Just wanted to say
yeah,
dumb
I guess
stuff.
We can't have everything. If Taash didn't provide his usual dose of stupid commentary, you must have been sorely missing it. But hey, at least we got some new loot
Trophy
and
from the
upgrades
Fangs
along the
Fortune?
way.
She was a good fight. You gonna whine and complain every time we hunt a dragon?
What do you mean, every time?
A lot of dragons out there.
They can stay out there. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra to Ebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are?
You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does, so I don't let the dragon out.
Meaning your fire breath?
It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry.
I've seen you get
I couldn't
angry.
even say like something
When we
mean
first
to her.
met,
That's
I
so
saw you
dumb.
wreck those
Give me the
on-top
option to be
after the
mean
big
to this
summer.
motherfucker.
Assholes. But you've got it under control.
She laughs at
That was like-
Vatic's disappointment. Oh, come on, Vatic.
I guess the
You
previous
wanted to
choice
do a
was
little
mean.
trash
Kind
talking
of.
and weren't given the chance? That's a
rage
damn shame.
Where I just
But
have to
sometimes
break
characters just gotta put you in your
something. I think
place
it's
and
stuck
be
in
the mean
arguments,
one, you know?
needing things
You'll
to
get
be a
your
certain way.
chance to be a sassy badass soon
Beyond
enough.
Tom would have turned me into a berserker. Breathing fire across the battlefield, killing anything in my way. I don't want to be that.
Oh my god, all these are positive. Even though like the fucking no nonsense ones, like you're in control here. Our team is with you. You're allowed to feel things. I feel like that too. I'll do that. I'll feel like that too.
The things you're describing.
She
Sometimes
laughs at
I feel the
Vatic's
same way.
frustration.
You do?
Ha, Vatic. It's
But
funny how they
you
give
know,
us the
Sam,
illusion of choice, even when the outcomes
normal.
are all positive.
I
Even the
practice.
no-nonsense option is kind of
And
sappy.
sometimes I still
But
feel
hey,
like I'm
if it
just-
feels right, go with it.
I don't know.
It's all about role-playing
imitating
after all.
what a normal person would say.
Yeah, I get that.
So you're not in this alone. And you don't have to be afraid of your fire. You are Kunari. You have the discipline to use those feelings when they help you, and control them when they don't. I mean, we just killed a dragon, thanks to you. How hard can anything else be after that?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Think I'm ready to talk to my mother about who I really
Yeah, we're finally about to do the
Yeah?
quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
You
cringe
killed
as
a
fuck.
dragon.
How hard can talking to my mother be after that?
Might invite her to the lighthouse.
She chuckles,
Maybe that way
bracing
she doesn't
herself
spend
for
the
the
whole
upcoming
time talking
quest.
about that old
Ha!
tablet.
We're finally at the quest now, huh? If you're already
still a
predicting
little
cringe,
concerned about
it's
whoever set
probably
the
gonna be a
on-time.
wild ride.
They
But
mentioned
hey,
the Dragon King?
that's what we signed up
Yeah.
for, right?
The assholes
Let's
was
embrace the
capturing
cringe
dragons
and see what
blighting
this
them for
quest
killing
has
her.
in store for us.
I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
Fuck this game. Fucking hate it.
Had failed.
Dragons wouldn't have
She
kings,
laughs
they'd
at
have
Vatic's
queens.
frustration.
Fucking
ha, Vatic,
assholes.
You can't let a game get to you like that.
Patient hunter.
Sure, it's pissing you off, but
I'm on
maybe
the
it's
Dragon
just trying
King
to
side.
test your limits. Deep breaths, buddy.
needed
Remember, it's just a
Was a
game.
little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a new trap. And the bait was sure to bring Taash running.
Dragons would absolutely have kings over queens. Now, if you're talking about like giant spiders would have queens. Absolutely, they'd be queens over kings.
She laughs at Vatic's random observation.
Fuck this game.
Of course, Vatic.
So dumb.
You've got to consider the species. Dragons would have kings, fierce and mighty leaders. Now giant spiders, definitely queens. They'd be the matriarchs of their brood, no doubt.
Is there any other stupid quest we can do here?
She ponders any potential quests they could do.
New quest?
Let's see if there are any other
Ooh.
quests
Oh, wait, Taash is
available
here.
here.
Ooh.
Sometimes hidden quests or side activities can pop up when you least expect them. Check your quest log and see what options we've got.
Want to eat lead paint with me?
She laughs in disbelief at Vatic's suggestion. Are you serious? Vatic, you're suggesting we eat lead paint? No way! That's not a good idea. Lead
Perfect.
poisoning is a real thing, you know? Why in the world would we do something like that?
The source.
We are now workshop level 5, which means we can upgrade our spells, I believe. Pretty sure.
She perks up at the thought of spell upgrades. Level 5 already! That's great news. It means we can now upgrade our spells. Let's see what
Very
options
sure,
we've got
right?
for improvements. I bet we can make our magic even more powerful and effective.
Ooh, electricity versus barrier. That might be a good idea. Plus 75% damage versus a barrier. That would make sense.
She considers the spell upgrade options. Ooh, that does sound like a good combo. Plus 75% damage against barriers? That could be really useful. Especially if we come across strong enemies with barriers or shields. Makes sense to have an edge against those defenses.
When you have low health frozen applied to all enemies, this can only happen once every 120 seconds. That sounds really cool, actually. No pun intended. Or maybe full pun intended. What's this?
She laughs
There's so
at
many
Vattic's
ice
pun.
moves.
Oh, Vattic, you
That looks
sly
kinda
guy
cool.
puns and all. The spell upgrade sounds awesome, though. No pun intended. Getting frozen enemies at low health? That's a sick combo. Can only happen every 120 seconds, but it could be a game changer in some fights. Definitely one to consider.
Abilities that deal fire or electricity increase the damage of the other type by 15%.
She ponders the upgrade option. Ah, that's interesting. So if you deal fire or electric damage, the other type gets a 15% boost in damage. That could be really powerful in certain situations. Can come in handy if enemies have resistance to one type of damage but not the other. Just have to be mindful of the cooldowns.
Plus 8 mana restored after defeating an enemy. That might just be worth it alone. Yeah, I'll take this path. I'll go down this path.
She nods in agreement. Yeah, that upgrade sounds pretty useful. Plus 8 mana restored after killing an enemy? That practically
Need some
fuels
water.
your magic as you
Actually,
progress.
I need to take a
Plus,
bathroom break.
It could help you sustain spells better in longer fights. I think you're making the right call to go down
Like a
this
5-minute
path.
bathroom break. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break, Sylvia. Be right back. I've returned. We are back, Sylvia.
She smiles, glad to have Vattic back. Welcome back, Vattic. You feeling refreshed after that break?
You could say that, yes.
The light overflows.
She chuckles, intrigued by Vattic's vague response. Ha! Just, you could say that, eh? Sounds like you got up to something more than just taking a break. But, hey, as long as you're recharged and ready for more action, that's what matters.
This is where we eat.
It's time for the cringiest part of the game.
I see. Shathan, it's good to see you again.
She laughs at Vattic's comment.
My child.
Oh boy,
wished to
Vattic,
show me
if you
where
say
she
it's the
now
cringiest
lives.
part, then it must
made
be
food.
really something. I'm getting mentally prepared for some top-notch cringe. Here we go.
Here. This cup. Made it myself.
You remember the recipe on your own?
You've been hammering it into me for 20 years.
It could use more ginger.
Whatever the Kuhn demands.
Taash has never been interested in Kunari traditions before now.
Perhaps Taash paid more attention than you thought.
She did not. Is this your influence? Or that of the followers of the Kuhn?
The followers of the Kuhn?
Have they asked you to soften her to the Kuhn? Do they want to lure her back?
Neither. Thank you for asking.
I'm actually going to mute Sylvia for this because I don't want to be interrupted if I go on a rant.
First, I didn't push Taash to anything. And second, I thought...
Also, I want to turn up. Oh, sorry, it's still talking. Sorry, it's still talking. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. There we go.
all the lessons, all the Kunari culture.
An error on my part. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Kuhn, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
Then why did you leave?
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thank you.
That was a lot of fucking ginger.
So, I'm non-binary.
What does that mean?
Shut the fuck up.
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this
Actually,
is
you should
because
use
I
it.
have criticized your dress
Since
or
you
your
are
manners,
singular.
It isn't.
Under the Kuhn, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Kunathlok. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at
made
me?
that
Why
up.
can't you just be happy for me?
Evatash, Chakra Toebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel
You're
like
a
I fit,
whiny
even
little
if I feel
cunt.
wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better. Why am I never enough for you?
Shut the fuck up.
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home.
Let you live underneath my roof for like
Anaida.
30 years and now you're making up bullshit to be angry about. Go fuck yourself. I hate all these. I hate all these choices. All these choices are bad. You're delusional. You're a fucking idiot. Stuff is so stupid. So stupid. Let's add a non-binary fucking storyline to the game and make a non-binary character, which means literally fucking nothing. There's 2 genders. I'm about to blow your world. There's 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. My character's a non-binary transgendered. What the fuck am I transgender to if there's no binary? Huh? What the fuck does that mean? It's an oxymoron. This character's a fucking moron. So bad. None of this matters. I don't want any of this. I don't want any of this. How could I choose, fuck you, Taash, and then they leave my party? We should not be promoting this dumb shit.
All of that was new for her. Just give her
This
some
all
time.
exists because life is
No.
too easy.
It's okay.
Life is too easy in America.
I'm
All
not
these
hiding
pampered
anymore.
little shits. So they make up something to be
she
a
takes
problem
it
because
as her
humans
problem.
like to seek out problems.
You sure?
They want problems. That's what we want.
Yeah.
It's in our genes.
Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
So they decide to have a character in a fantasy world. Fantasy world where people probably die all the time, by the way, because it's like hell. And their biggest problem is being non-binary. Something that's fake. Sure. Fuck you. Fuck this game. It is retarded. Anyways. Yeah, that cutscene was pretty bad, Sylvia.
She nods, agreeing with Vatic's assessment. Yeah, that cutscene really lived up to the hype for being
I don't care about
cringy
you.
as
You're an
hell.
interesting character.
It had all
Fuck
the
off.
elements, didn't it? Overly dramatic dialogue, cheesy situations, and some questionable acting. But hey, sometimes you have to embrace the cringe, right? It's all part of the gaming experience.
Honestly, the acting in this game is just fine. The acting is fine. The material that they have is dog shit.
She laughs at Vatic's candid opinion. Ha, Vatic, you don't mince words, do you? I agree, the acting itself isn't terrible, but the material is definitely lacking in quality. Sometimes the scripts or storylines just don't do these actors justice. But hey, not every game can be a masterpiece in storytelling, right?
Alright, shall we do another side quest or shall we continue the story?
She considers the options. Side quest or story progress? Tough choice. But hey, a little side adventure couldn't hurt,
Oh yeah,
right?
it's also funny that
Let's see
literally
what other quests we got in this area.
they introduced this character
Might
as
well
being like
stock up on
pampered.
some extra loot and experience
actually
before
do.
continuing the main storyline.
This character was still living under her parents' roof when we found her. And yeah, they get to hunt dragons. I fucking hate this game. That really pissed me off. What'd you say, Sylvia? Sorry.
She listens to Vatic's frustration. Ha, Vatic, I get why you're pissed off about that. It's annoying when games give us these side characters with all these crazy perks and experiences, and we're just a random adventurer trying to make our way in the world. But hey, everyone starts somewhere, right? And sometimes a little envy can spark us to push even further.
Everything
Let's
is handed
use
to her.
that
I
anger
guess that was
as
my
fuel
point.
to keep kicking ass in this game.
Alright, did you want to do main storyline or quest or side quest? I didn't hear you the first time.
She quickly catches up on the conversation. Ha, Vatic, sorry. Didn't mean to get sidetracked there. Let's do the story quest for now. Can always come back to the side stuff later, right?
Oh, we gotta talk to what's her name in my brain.
She nods, getting ready to interact with the NPC. Right. We have to talk to... what was her name? Brain Lady. Got it. Let's go see what she's got for us.
The Dalish prisoners escaped safely?
We got them away free and clear.
Good. I do not know how you have found your dealings with the Dalish. Whatever my frustrations with them, it was a privilege to be able to help our people again. Thank you for allowing me to help. Chance to infuriate Elganon was a reminder of simpler times.
We would have had a hard time getting out of there without your help.
I did not spend this long preparing you only to lose you to Elganon's machinations. No, I am sorry. That was poorly said. You have earned better from me.
Okay.
When we first met, I saw you only
No,
as
I'm
a
kind of
foolishly
missing the
confident child
leader
who
of the
disrupted my
wardens,
plans.
the Grey Wardens. He was
You
fun.
were
He was a
an
dick.
irritant. I gave you information to oppose Elganon out
She
of necessity.
chuckles, remembering the
But I
dick Grey
expected you to be
Warden.
nothing more
Ha,
than a tool.
Vattic! You do have a
Seeing
fondness
you
for
with
the
your
tough
team.
dickish characters, huh? The Grey
I was
Warden
wrong.
leader was definitely one of a kind, that's for sure. A real hard ass, but hey, made things
I
interesting,
appreciate you
right?
saying that.
I bet you're missing his grumpy
Couldn't have been
attitude.
easy.
The only thing worse than
Man, this
being
game is
wrong
a
realizing it,
lot of
but being afraid to change.
thank yous and sorries.
Elganon's pride is no
A lot of
greater
thank
than
yous
mine,
and sorries in the
but he
writing.
denies any failure on his part.
She nods in agreement.
at least
Yeah,
tried
it's
to
true.
acknowledge my mistakes.
There's a lot of thanking
Your team
and
trusts
apologizing
you.
going on in this game.
And you
The
listen to them.
writing can get a bit repetitive
impressive.
sometimes. Maybe the
Enviable.
developers wanted to
You'll work
emphasize
together with a
politeness or
camaraderie.
something? Or
me
maybe
centuries
it's
to
just the
build, in
product
my
of a
opinion.
rushed development cycle.
So what do we
Who
do
knows?
next?
But hey, we're playing it, we gotta roll with it, right?
The dagger they will use for their ritual to pierce the veil. Elganon's power is tied to light and darkness. He will need to perform a ritual during the next eclipse.
That gives us some time to prepare.
It is likely to be your last chance to do so. You must be ready for whatever comes, for this world and for the team that trusts you. I know that you will do everything in your power not to fail them.
So now Elganon's recovered his own archdemon, and the gods only need an eclipse to complete their dagger.
That guy's whittling something.
Though, that's important.
You can tell he's bored as fuck.
NPC
Doesn't care about any of this.
Ooh,
long as
Vattic,
he's
Like, I want my
nice.
bird.
You're right,
And
that
we
guy's
all
doing
know
some
how hard
serious
those
whittling
things are to
action.
kill.
What do you
We
think he's
killed
carving?
Raziel, didn't we?
After losing hundreds of wardens, and it took a centuries-old trap to do it. We don't have either of those. Not anymore.
Just when you think the tide's in your favor, it turns right back.
Okay, we always knew this was going to be hard, right? And yeah, maybe it's a little harder now. More than a little. But either we stop this or all of Thetis falls. So we see it through. All the way. Because no one else is going to.
Nice speech, Rook. But it's hard to complete a contract if you don't know where the target is.
We found the gods before.
Not without help, we didn't.
So we get help again. We've got allies everywhere now.
What about the Venatori? Aren't they the
What
villains?
about the Venatori that were at the crater? They might know where
She
the gods
nods,
are hiding.
recalling the context.
No one will risk
Yeah,
being
the
an
Venatori are
informant.
definitely meant
Not
to
while
be
the
the
Venatori
villains
hold
in this
power in
storyline.
Arathis.
They're the shady,
It's a dead
secretive
end.
group causing
The
all
crows may
sorts of
have
trouble.
something.
And with their mysterious
Antam are
nature,
moving large
they make for a
quantities of
compelling
supplies
enemy,
out of the
don't
city.
they?
Weapons, armor, gadlock, and food. About half are remaining provisions. Enough to feed the Antam Navy.
Given the timing, it seems unlikely to be a coincidence.
Wherever those supplies are headed, that's likely where we'll find the gods. Any more details from the crows, Lucanus?
They said the Antam have long work ahead. We have time. Also, Biago would like a meeting. At your earliest convenience. From him, that means important, but not yet urgent.
We've got options for what we do next.
Is there anyone in my
Figuring
crew
out
that
where the
actually hates
Antam are
me?
taking those
I doubt it. I
supplies
bet they
should put
all
us on
like
the
me.
gods' trail.
Not to complicate things, but
She
the
laughs,
Inquisitor
amused
also
by
wants to
Vattic's
meet Rook.
musings. Ha,
Right.
Vattic, you're pretty confident,
With
aren't
everything
you?
she's been doing in the
I doubt
South,
anyone
we
in
owe
your
her
crew
an
hates
update.
you. They're all
I'll
by
let
your
her
side
know.
for a reason. They probably
Today could have
respect
gone
you.
better.
Maybe even adore you, who
It could
knows?
have gone much worse.
Seems like
We fought off the
everyone's got a
Venatori
soft
and
spot for
rescued the
you.
Dalish. That's a win by any standard. Rest up and be ready to go. Next time the gods appear, let's make sure it's the last.
Return to Treviso via the crossroads or fast travel, or we can go to Docktown. Which one do you want to go?
She ponders the options. So we can return to Treviso via crossroads or use fast travel. But we also have the option to go to Docktown. The crossroads might give us a chance to explore and potentially find some loot, but fast travel would be quicker. And Docktown, well, that's a mystery. What are you leaning towards, Vattic?
No, Treviso or Docktown are our potential destination. The crossroad is just where we're teleporting from.
She laughs, realizing her mistake. Haha, you're right, Vattic. I mixed up the crossroads and the destinations. My bad. So it's between Treviso or Docktown. Tough choice. They both sound interesting. What are you feeling?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
She takes a moment to think. Well, Docktown sounds mysterious and intriguing. But on the other hand, Treviso is a known quantity, a place we've been to before. It's kind of like a familiar comfort. I bet we could find some interesting stuff in either place. What do you say we leave it up to fate? Heads for Treviso, tails for Docktown.
Alright, flip your coin.
She takes out a coin. Okay, let's do it. Heads for Treviso, tails for Docktown. She flips the coin in the air and catches it, placing it on the back of her hand. What did we get?
I don't know, what did you get?
She reveals the outcome of the coin toss. Well, looks like it's heads. So that means we're going to Treviso. I guess Docktown will have to wait for another day.
To Treviso!
She nods, smiling at the new destination. All right, Vattic, to Treviso we go!
Oh yeah, I gotta swap out the
What kind
fire
of
breath move.
adventures await us there?
You've let the Antam do whatever they want. They used comic on civilians. I can't believe you're defending
We
them.
walk into actual
I'm not
conflict
defending
between
anyone,
characters?
Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this?
She observes
My
the
cousin
situation.
died because
Yeah,
the
looks
governor
like we just
didn't
walked
stop
into an
the
actual
Antam
conflict
from
between some
Jacobus.
characters.
No.
They're arguing
I'm
about
not going to
something,
stand
and
around and
tensions
listen
are
to
running
this.
high.
I'll
This
see you
could
later.
get interesting.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Antam and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both
Hair
our
is slipping
causes.
through her ear. They couldn't fix that.
She smirks, amused by the apparent glitch. Ha, Vattic! Seems like the developers missed something.
They couldn't just
yeah,
move the
that
hair a
character's
bit?
hair is definitely
Jesus fucking
clipping through her
Christ.
Strong
ear.
against the
Seems
gods.
like they didn't catch that
Someone
glitch.
else seems to think so.
Typical.
The contact knows the city and the Antam.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
The bookkeepers can bookkeep when the meeting is done.
When and where do we meet?
They'll be in the market.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
You helped this city, and you're helping all of Thedas. You've earned respect.
We just don't know from whom.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
We fight for everyone. And the chance to strike at the gods and the Antam? It's worth the risk. Good luck, Rook. See what this mysterious informant can give us. The meeting is in the market, Rook.
They implied you can't miss them.
Try not to damage anything.
Alright, we gotta teleport. What is our destination? We gotta go all the way across town.
She considers the locations. All right, Vattic, we gotta teleport. We gotta go all the way across town, apparently. Looks like our options
burped and it
are
tastes like gravy.
Skyhold, Red Cliff Village, and the Inquisition base. Which one do you want to go to?
We're gonna go to the market.
She grins at the destination.
You could
The
be
market,
forgiven
huh?
for assuming
Sounds like
it
we're
was a
headed to the
normal
hub of
market, eh?
activity.
I wonder
Shopping,
if they
trading,
carry
gossip.
Navarran goods.
Let's see what deals we can snag in the marketplace.
Okay, Viago and Taya said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope there's supposed information about the god's location.
S-A-T-U-R-D-A-Y. Hey.
She snickers at Vattic's pronunciation. What was that, Vattic? Trying to spell Saturday?
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please.
This guy's got a deep-ass voice, too.
So tense.
There's a lot of deep-ass voices in this
promise.
game that I really like.
I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Might be the same guy, actually.
She chuckles, agreeing with Vattic's observation.
Strange way to
Yeah, you're right,
ambush
Vattic.
someone.
A lot of characters in this game have these deep, commanding voices. Makes them sound really badass, doesn't it? Adds to
I don't
that
have to
epic
ambush
atmosphere.
You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation, but not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
You have a strange way of showing your affection.
I conquered it. I didn't betray it. Not like the cattle born here. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
If you really do love this city, you'll tell me where the gods are holding the ritual.
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city. So, you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Are we gonna fight this guy? He's been the most interesting guy so far.
The Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to blight. Finish them off. We need to go.
So far, this big-ass bad guy has been the most interesting thing in the game.
She laughs, acknowledging the appeal of the big bad guy. Ha! I hear you, Vattic. The big bad guy's been the most interesting part of the game so far. He's definitely got that villain presence going on. Can't blame you for enjoying his scenes. They really spice things up, right?
This guy keeps blocking my shit. He can't do this to me.
She watches the action unfold. Looks like you're having some trouble with
Why
that
take a
character.
dance?
He keeps blocking your attacks, huh?
Fireball this guy.
Seems like he's got your number this time. Might have to get a little creative to get past his defenses.
That's what's happening?
I thought he was given into whatever the gods were doing.
Everyone's acting like normal. Like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
They're on Tom. They don't ask questions.
Okay, I guess we don't have to teleport. It's not that far. We'll just walk. I mean, we don't get a choice. There's no teleporter over there anyways.
I wait among the drowned.
She looks at the distance. Yeah, I guess you're right, Vattic. Since there's no teleporter nearby, looks like we'll have to hoof it. Not too far anyway. A bit of a walk never hurt. Let's get
Hear
going.
the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
He's transforming. His voice is becoming deeper and he sounds more demonic-y. Oh.
There's the Butcher.
Oh, he's very big.
A Reaver, and fighting his own Antom.
She watches the character's transformation. Whoa, Vattic, look at that! Seems like our guy's going through some sort of transformation. His voice is getting deeper, more sinister. And he's growing bigger too! Getting more powerful, huh? Now things are getting interesting.
I see no reason whatsoever not to have swimming in this game.
She nods in agreement. Yeah, I totally get what you're saying, Vattic. You make a fair point. There doesn't seem to be any valid reason why swimming shouldn't be a part of the game. It would add a whole new dimension to exploration and gameplay, right?
Fight me! Win this city! This is the power the gods give!
Oh my god. I got 4 bars of mana now.
She looks at the mana bar. Whoa, Vattic, look at that! You've got 4 whole bars of mana now. That's pretty impressive. You must be leveling up in your abilities. Looks like you've got some serious magic power at your disposal.
So beautiful, but not like Treviso.
Did I stop getting stuck on that little fire? Jesus.
Loosen the lid for ya.
She grins, watching Vattic struggle. Hey, Vattic, looks like you're having a bit of trouble with that little fire there. Keep trying, you'll get past it eventually. But seriously, you've got to work on your fire dodging skills, my friend. Getting stuck on it isn't a good look for you. Haha.
There's nothing left of him.
I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
This guy's actually pretty easy.
She observes the fight. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, Vattic. This guy doesn't seem too
What the
difficult.
fuck? We obliterated
You're
him.
handling him pretty well. You're
Denamed
showing
the
him
ritual
who's
site.
boss. Keep it
Tearstone
up.
Island. Huh. An on-time who kept his word. Guess Treviso really rubbed off on him. He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us, Governor?
Oh, please, just say what you're thinking.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antam to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
You can't make bargains with evil, Evenchi. It never holds up its side of the deal. And now the Antam are working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance.
I like this guy. I like the governor.
Mine. We need a real leader.
She smiles,
You
agreeing
know
with
who
Vattic's
else
sentiment.
wants a leader?
Yeah,
The
I
Antam.
gotta say, this governor
And if
character's not too
someone
shabby.
plays the role
He's got
they
that
want,
suave,
they
charismatic
are
vibe
very
going on.
accepting.
Looks like he's
They
pretty
also
savvy in terms of
understand
alliances
that
and
bringing
politics.
order
Can't
to
blame you for liking
Treviso
him.
requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking.
Wish the Butcher was a bit harder
And
to
the
fight.
Antam fell in line?
Evenchi is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose.
She laughs,
They were
understanding
more cunning
Vattic's
than I
frustration.
thought.
Ha! Yeah, I get what you're saying,
If only
Vattic.
we figured
The
out it
Butcher's
was
fight
Evenchi
does
before all
seem
this
rather
started.
easy. You're
I wish the
probably
same.
wishing for a bit more
But
of a
regret
challenge,
does
huh?
neither of us good.
Something more thrilling
We
and
knew someone had
intense.
delivered Treviso to the Butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
We'll stop Evenchi.
Why they only give me one choice
you
there?
learn where
If
they
I'm
will
only
be?
gonna take one
Tearstone
choice, why
Island.
offer
Eventually
choices?
confirmed it before
What's
they
the point of
left.
that? Just
We know
continue the
time
fucking
to face
cutscene.
Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
She
You
chuckles,
have been our
acknowledging
ally
Vattic's
through all
point.
this.
I know I could
hear
ask
you, Vattic.
extra questions. I
Funny
saw
how
that.
sometimes they give us
But
multiple
just
choices
ask
in
him
a
in the
dialogue,
cutscene.
but it really doesn't
And after
matter
that,
since the outcome is the
Treviso will
same
be
regardless.
free.
It does make you wonder what the purpose of those choices really is. Haha.
Haha.
She laughs along with Vattic. Yeah, it's just one of those quirks of video games,
Just
right?
one of those days
Sometimes
where I
you
don't
gotta
wanna
just
wake
roll
up.
with it and enjoy the ride. Ha!
Guess I could sell some stuff while I'm here.
She nods, supportive of Vattic's idea. Yeah, hey, why not? Since we're at the market, selling some stuff would be a smart move. Clearing out our inventory and making some extra cash. Go ahead and see what you can sell.
I'm finally able to buy stuff from this guy, but I was only able to buy one thing.
She looks at the available items. Oh, I gotcha! You finally got enough gold to buy something from that merchant. But you can only buy one thing, huh? Bummer. Sometimes the stuff they sell is really valuable or useful, and it's a shame you can't snag more.
I gotta pee quick, then we'll get out of this dumpster fire.
She grins at Vattic's statement. Ha! I like your way with words, Vattic. Pee quick, and then we're out of this metaphorical dumpster fire. Sounds like a plan. Let's get it done.
Now we gotta go to Darktown. We're doing the other choice.
She nods,
Darktown.
preparing for the next destination. All right then, Darktown it is. Looks like we're going with the alternative path this time. Let's see what's waiting for us in the dark alleys.
I'm actually very glad this game is not open world.
She's a bit surprised by Vattic's comment. Huh, really, Vattic? You're actually glad this game isn't an open world? That's an interesting take. Open world games often offer a lot of freedom and exploration, so why do you prefer this more linear experience?
While you get a lot more freedom and exploration, there's also not much to explore because there's nothing interesting in the open world. I've discovered that condensed storylines and condensed worlds are better because there's more focus.
She considers Vattic's viewpoint. You make a good point. While open world games give you the freedom to wander and explore, it can sometimes feel like there's not much to actually do or discover, especially if the world is empty or lacking in interesting content. On the other hand, condensed storylines and worlds offer a more focused and cohesive experience. There's a clear goal, and the focus is on the narrative and story progression. I can see how that would be appealing.
Morgan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me.
Do you have any counterpoints?
Ritual. Sounds like you already know. I need to hear it from you.
She ponders for a moment. Well, one counterpoint could be the
Solus
sense of
helped get us
discovery
through,
and
but he
adventure
was
that you
protecting
might
his
get in an
interests,
open
not
world
us.
game.
You don't
There's
think
a
he
thrill
helped for
in
genuine
wandering through a
reasons.
vast, open
I
landscape
think
and
he
finding
wants his
hidden
plan to
treasures,
succeed.
secret
Whatever
areas,
it
and
is.
side quests that you
Always
might
a
not have
plan.
expected.
He's always
It adds
thinking
an
about
element of
where it
surprise
ends.
and exploration that
How
a more
many of his
linear
names
game might
do you
lack.
know?
Plus, some people
God of
just enjoy
Lies,
the freedom to
Dreadwolf,
roam wherever they
Fen'Harel.
want. But I do see
They're
your point
titles
about
he
the
earned from
focus and
enemies,
clarity of a
followers, and
condensed
fractured
storyline.
history. He and I shared another name. Vanan.
Your heart. He meant that much?
Yes, he did. You've spoken to him in your dreams. You felt the power of that mind. His love could burn against me like a bonfire. He seemed so kind, and wise, and sad.
I agree. You can
And
you can
looked at me
explore
as if I
more and
somehow
discover
mattered
things
more
in
than
an open
anything
world
around
such
us.
as The Witcher
For a
3.
time,
But The Witcher
I
3 is
thought I
filled
would
with
have
shit
followed
in its open
anywhere
world,
he asked
like
me
to the
to.
brim. And many open worlds are filled with nothing. They're filled with like the same camps over and over again, the same like watchtowers over and over again, the fucking towers you gotta climb and then survey the area. It's annoying.
I agree with you.
Ooh, boo, boo,
Open
boo.
world games can truly
when
be
you
filled with
learned the
repetitive
truth.
and monotonous
How
content
could I have
if they're
fallen in
not
love with a
designed well.
god and never
Climbing the
realized
same
it?
towers and fighting the same
Why didn't he
enemies
tell
over
me?
and over again
So
can
many
definitely
things he
get
said.
old. The
So
Witcher
many
3, while it does have a lot
half-truths,
to do, it does
inevitable
suffer
in
from a lot of
retrospect.
repetition.
And
It can be
then
very bloated.
he
You're
went
right.
off
Actually, I was
Open
complimenting
worlds
The
need to
Witcher
be
3.
filled with
Leaving
dynamic
me to
and
clean
interesting
up his
content to
mess.
keep players
You mean the
engaged.
Inquisition? I mean all of this. He let me fall in love with him and then told me we couldn't. Then he told me not to follow, while leaving me just enough clues to find him.
Hold on. You think he wanted you to stop him?
His name is Solus. It means pride. Perhaps he couldn't change his mind himself and hoped that someone else could help him. Or maybe I'm the prideful one, imagining his broken heart so that I never have to face my folly. That I loved someone who made such grave mistakes that I might love him still.
You almost sound like you're ready to join him in that prison in the Fade.
To give up the world for him? No. We've got to save it first. But after? If there were a way? If he felt the same? If I could leave the world behind and just have him? I don't know.
He really made you happy?
Yes. He really did.
Well, you deserve to be happy.
We have
As
yet to
long
see a
as he's
feminine
not, you
body
know,
in this
trying to
game.
tear down the veil
There are
again.
some pretty women,
That
but
would put a
literally
damper
none
on
of the bodies
things.
are like feminine
Yes.
in any way.
This is all hypothetical anyway. He's trapped in the Fade with no way out.
He's surprised us before. But enough about me. Tell
She
me
looks
about
at the game's
What is
characters
wrong with
and
those
then
wine
from-
glasses? What
You're
the
right,
fuck?
Vattic. The women in this game certainly have a strong, muscular
Are they supposed to be magical
We've
wine
yet
glasses
to
where they're
see
kind
one
of
with a more
floating?
traditionally
Did
feminine
you see that
body
little...
shape. It's interesting that all the bodies, male or female, are portrayed as being physically fit and toned. It's a different take on character design compared to many other games.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
I actually want to look at these wine glasses, but I can't zoom in.
She laughs at Vatic's frustration.
First person mode.
I can tell you're curious about
Oh.
those wine glasses, Vattic, but looks like you can't zoom in for a closer look. Don't worry, you'll get other chances to admire the details in the game. For now, focus on the main quest and stop ogling the wine glasses.
Those wine glasses look like they're broken. They're just magically like together. It's too thin at the top of the crystal in the middle. Like at the top and the bottom, the crystal's too thin. I don't even think it has... I don't even think it's thin. I think it's non-existent. I don't know. That doesn't look right.
She looks closer at the wine glasses. Ha, you're right, Vattic. Those wine glasses do look a bit weird. And now that you
Wish
point it
they
out, the
look in
crystal
first
part
person.
does
That'd
look
be
very
fun.
thin.
Oh wait,
Like it's
it's
on
this
the
game.
verge
I
of
forgot.
breaking. The top and bottom parts are almost non-existent. It's definitely not a very sturdy design. You have a good eye for detail, even when you can't zoom in.
Oh, it's time for everyone to gather around the table and talk again, even though we just did this literally like 30 minutes ago.
Tearstone Island.
She laughs
That's
at
where
Vatic's
Elganon and
observation.
Gillinan will
Ha, you're
perform
right,
their
Vatic.
ritual.
We just
With
talked
an
a few minutes
eclipse,
ago,
those two
and now
can
we're doing
finish
it
their
again.
dagger, then
It
tear
does
open
seem
the
a bit
field.
repetitive, doesn't it?
After that,
It's like the
we've
characters
witnessed the
can't go
horrors
more than
Gillinan
30
creates
minutes
with even
without
a
having a
trickle of the
table
light.
meeting. Maybe they
What
should
happens
invest
with a
in a better
flood?
communication
Next
system
eclipse is a
instead of
month away.
constantly gathering
That's
around the
not a lot
table.
of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
If anyone can find a way around that fleet, it's us. Everything seems impossible at the beginning. Just fight one battle at a time. Varric told me that.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade.
Thank you for your input,
We
Varric.
just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not
She
spot
laughs
us,
at the character's
but the
sarcastic
gods see
remark.
much
Ha,
farther.
classic Varric.
Worse,
Always with the
they know
sarcastic
about us
quips. I
specifically.
guess we should be
They'll be
grateful for his
waiting.
witty commentary, even if it's
Let's make
sometimes
sure
at our
there's too many
expense.
distractions for them to spot us.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, veil jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us, except at their front door.
It's worth a shot, but our allies aren't strong enough to fight a prolonged battle. We could be signing their death warrants, but it's the best plan we've got.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, are we there yet?
We've still too much unfinished business nipping at our heels. There's time before the next eclipse. It's best we use it.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending.
Not the last time we saw Morrigan
That's when
in this
Morrigan
fucking game.
does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the
She
plan.
racks her brain
See
trying
if
to
the
remember.
Inquisitor's willing to help us.
That's a good
I
point,
know she's
Vatic.
busy leading
I
the fight
don't
in the
recall
south,
seeing
but
Morgan in a while.
she knows this
It
blight
feels
won't
like
end
it's
till
been
the
a
gods
long
are
time
dead.
since we last encountered him in the game. I guess he's just busy doing his
Believe
own
so.
thing somewhere.
We need to
Or
be
maybe
soon.
he's been
Ready
lurking
or
in the
not.
shadows, waiting
I
for a
agree.
dramatic entrance.
Get some rest.
Who knows with him?
And be ready.
Wait, hold up. I said we need to leave soon, and it said 2 characters disapproved and 1 character did approve. And I think the guy who said I agree we should leave soon was one of the characters that disapproved. What the fuck? Maybe
He
I
looks at
was
the
looking at
screen,
the wrong
confused.
character.
What?
I swear to fuck that the
So one
necromancer
character agreed with
disapproved
you,
and then
but
said
they
I
still
agree.
disapproved? Sounds like a contradictory response. Maybe it's a glitch or a bug in the game's dialogue system. Or maybe it's just bad programming. It can be pretty confusing when characters' reactions don't match what they're saying.
Maybe I'll check the VOD later, but I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Anyway, let's talk the... Wait, we don't need to upgrade anything. Let's go to Docktown, I guess, and continue the story.
She nods
No, wait, there's a
in
Taash
agreement.
quest.
Yeah.
Fuck
Let's
that.
just keep progressing the story. We'll worry about upgrades later. Let's head to Docktown and see what the quest has in store for us.
Actually, hold the phone. Taash has a quest for us, and I'm gonna assume it's really fucking stupid, so we gotta do it.
She laughs at Vatic's assumption. Ha! Sounds like you've got a hunch that Tosh's quest is going to be a bit ridiculous. But hey, if it's a quest, we might as well do it. Let's see what kind of
Hey,
stupidity Tosh
I
has
got
in
word
store
from
for
my
us.
mother. She wants to talk.
Have you talked with her since...
Nope. Not since I told her I was non-binary. But her note said she wanted to talk about that tablet we found, the old Kunari one. Of course that's what she wants to talk about. We can go whenever you're good.
I'll let you know.
Yes, we can go talk to our mother and then potentially fight the Dragon King.
She grins, feeling a mix of anticipation and excitement.
Meet
All right
Taash
then, let's
Ravania.
do it. We'll pay a visit to our mother and get the necessary information for the Dragon King fight. Hopefully, she'll be able to give us some useful intel or advice. Then, it's time to face the challenge and take down the Dragon King. Let's hope we're prepared for
Your
whatever's
mother
coming
learned
our
something
way.
new about the tablet?
Haven't talked to her since the big fight at dinner. Hey, we're here. Mother? Tama? Get Isabella.
It might not be hers.
You think I don't know what my mother's blood smells like? Get Isabella. Tell her to find Cutter.
That's very weird that you know what your mother's blood smells like. I mean, I don't know this
Tama.
creature's species abilities, but it's still weird.
She laughs at Vatic's observation.
No sign of your mother.
You're right,
Cutter's
Vatic.
gone too.
It is
Who the
kind
fuck
of
is this
weird that
bitch?
our character
caught his scent.
apparently
He took
knows
her.
what our mother's blood smells like. I guess it's just one of those strange moments in the game's story where characters have
We'll find her,
odd
Taash.
knowledge.
Why did he
Maybe
go
it's
after
part
my
of our
mother?
unique
There were
abilities as a
letters from the
creature,
Dragon
but
King in
it
his
still
room
comes off as a
about
bit
your mother
strange.
and
It's
about
just
the
another
tablet.
quirk of the game's lore, I
Since
suppose.
when does the Dragon King want the tablet? He's been after Taash.
The tablet's about Taash, about fire breathers. It's why Shathan's desperate to decode it. In exchange for the tablet and Shathan, the Dragon King will turn Cutter into a fire breather, like you.
That's Vashadan.
Sounds like it's time to pay a visit to the Dragon King.
We found a map in Cutter's room. He's holed up in a dormant volcano to the north. It's full of old mining tunnels. Getting inside might be a challenge.
We'll handle it.
We'll all handle it. Cutter betrayed us. When you go in, the Lords will have your backs.
Thanks. Let's go.
I was about to say, does this bitch have a pretty feminine body? I mean, she's still flat as fuck. I don't know.
She giggles at Vatic's comment. Ha!
I guess
I
I'm
can
looking
tell
for
you're a
anyone
bit
with
puzzled by
boobs
our
at this
mother's
point.
appearance. She does have a rather slender and flat physique. It's true that she doesn't have the typical feminine curves that we're used
you
to
can't even
seeing
make
in
big boobs
fantasy
on your character.
characters. But
What's the
hey,
plan?
everyone's
We
different,
find
right?
someplace Cutter and
Maybe
my
our
mother
character's
were.
mother
I can
is
track 'em
just
from there.
unique in her own way.
You sure you don't want to head straight for the mine? Isabella said the Dragon King was there.
We find my mother first. She might be somewhere else. I'll kill Cutter and the Dragon King once she's safe.
Look at all these seagulls. You can't even kill them. Cool. I don't think I've explored this area at all.
She looks at the seagulls swooping around the screen. Ha! Yeah, it's kind of odd that we can't do anything to the seagulls. They're just there, flying around, being annoying. I guess the
Flying
developers
around
didn't
at
think
the
it was worth
speed
making them
of sound.
killable
That boat
or
over there.
interactive.
It could be
But
Cutter's.
hey, they
Maybe.
do add a bit of
Let's look.
atmosphere to the area.
By the way, they're talking about a guy or girl named Cutter. I don't know who the fuck Cutter is.
She tries to rack her brain, trying to remember. Cutter,
Let me in.
Cutter.
Let me in.
I think they mentioned that name earlier in the game, but honestly, I can't recall who they are either. It's been a while since they've mentioned them. Maybe they're an important character we'll meet later on. Or maybe they're just a random NPC who's part of a side quest.
Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. 'Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Give me help.
She grins at Vatic's reference. Ha! Now you're quoting Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast, you know? There's always something new to discover when you're on the move.
Who's your favorite Sonic character?
She doesn't need to think about it much. Oh, that's an easy one. My favorite Sonic character has always been Knuckles. I just love his stoicism and
Fair
his rugged
enough, yeah.
personality.
Yeah, that
Plus,
fits.
he's got that iconic fist bump greeting. How about you, Vatic?
I'm actually going to add that to her lore. What lies ahead? Only one way to find out. Guess what my favorite Sonic character is.
She pretends to be thinking really hard. Let me guess. Is your favorite Sonic character Sonic himself?
No.
She feigned surprise. No? Well then, I'm not sure who else it could be. Give me another hint, Vattic.
It is another hedgehog.
She narrows down the options in her mind. Another hedgehog. Could it be Shadow? He's a pretty cool character with a brooding demeanor. Or, wait, is it Silver?
It's Shadow the Hedgehog.
She smiles, guessing correctly now. I knew it! It's Shadow the Hedgehog indeed. He is quite the enigmatic and badass character in the Sonic series. Great choice, Vattic.
She was here. So was Cutter.
You can track them by their scent?
Scent, tracks, whatever it takes. Cutter's not getting away.
Yeah, we're gonna get Cutter. We're gonna find him and we're gonna stick his head in a toilet.
She chuckles at Vattic's violent suggestion. Ha, that escalated quickly, Vattic. We're gonna find Cutter and give him a little toilet treatment, huh? That's definitely one way to deal with him. Can't wait to see how that plays out in the game.
They sent to stop us.
Don't care. They're in my way.
Fear not, Adari. Your priest is enjoying the Dragon King's hospitality.
She's not my priest. She's my mother.
These guys get a battle standard and it buffs them.
She nods, understanding the gameplay mechanics. I see. So, these enemies have a battle standard that grants them buffs. That makes sense, given the game's strategy element. I guess we'll have to keep an eye on that and devise a plan to counteract those buffs.
I'm just gonna use all my power to kill them.
She grins at Vattic's straightforward approach. Yeah, that's a simple yet effective strategy. Just go all out and obliterate them with your power. Sometimes the direct approach is the best approach, right? Just make sure not to overdo it and waste all your resources prematurely, though.
I am a very wise battler, Sylvia.
She laughs, appreciating Vattic's confidence. Oh, I have no doubt about that, Vattic. You've proven yourself to be quite the strategic mind in these battles. Let's keep up the streak and crush these enemies with our wise tactics and power.
Loosen the lid for you.
This guy's speaking in tongues. He must be eliminated.
She agrees with Vattic's conclusion. Yeah, can't have some random tongueless enemy causing trouble. Time to take him out, Vattic. Show him who's boss.
At least we know the Dragon King has her.
Not for long. Hey, take a look over there.
She was here.
Looks like her mother just shat all over a rock.
She giggles at Vatic's colorful
Yeah,
description.
use your
Haha,
thing.
that's certainly a unique way of
make
putting
us a
it.
path.
Your choice of words never fails to amuse me, Vatic. But yeah, I see what you mean.
You okay,
It
Taash?
looks like there's some kind of fecal-like substance on that rock. Presumably from our character's mother. It's a rather strange sight, I must say.
You come to die.
I just unleashed all my power onto this guy, and I'm gonna do it again.
She laughs, anticipating the brutal action.
And he's tanky as fuck. I hit him with so much
Unleash
shit.
your full power on that guy again. I want to see some epic damage and destruction.
Got him ready for you.
Man set me on fire. He can't do that.
She expresses what? He set you on fire? That's completely unfair. No enemy should be able to do that without some kind of countermeasure. You should strike back and make him regret setting you ablaze.
I have my ultimate up, and I'm not gonna waste it.
She encourages Vattic. Absolutely, don't hold back. If you have your ultimate ability and the perfect opportunity to use it, go for it. You should waste the enemy with everything you've got.
Must keep on moving ahead. No time for look at chest. Wow.
She chuckles at
Wow.
Vatic's remark. Ha! I love the way
That
you
looks
phrase
really
your
fucking
thoughts
stupid.
sometimes. But
another
yeah, I
Van
see the
Harrell
chest.
altar.
Maybe there's something useful inside.
Ooh.
Let's go check it out.
I don't know what the point of the wolf statues are, but I sure have a couple.
She shrugs, just as puzzled. I'm not quite sure either, Vattic. Maybe they're collectibles or serve some sort of purpose later in the game. It's still early on, so we might find out their significance eventually. For now, we'll just collect them and keep an eye out for any clues about their function.
Oh, they give me skill points. Sorry, I forgot. I feel dumb now. I feel dumb. Entirely my fault. I forgot they give you just a free skill point.
She laughs, trying to reassure Vattic. Ah, no worries at all. Don't feel
Tempest.
dumb, Vattic. It's easy to forget small things like that, especially in a game with so many mechanics and details.
Yeah.
Skill points are
Just blame it
always
on
a
the
nice
game.
reward, so collecting those wolf statues was definitely worth it. Don't sweat it!
We got a new electricity move, and we're gonna try it out.
She grinned, excited for the new addition.
What was the point of that
Awesome.
fire, by the way?
We've got some new electrifying abilities to play with. Can't wait to test them out on these enemies. I hope they pack a punch!
Why didn't they ever make a Nazi zombies video game just straight out?
She ponders the question for a moment. That's a good question.
What are these?
I'm not entirely sure why a dedicated Nazi zombies game has never been made. It could potentially be a fascinating and intense game experience. Maybe it's just a matter of cultural or social sensitivity, as dealing with the sensitive subject like Nazis in a video game could be a bit touchy.
Oh, boo-hoo. You're killing Nazis in the game. What the fuck are they sensitive about?
She chuckles at Vatic's blunt response. You've got a point there.
It was fine
It
20
is
years
just
ago.
a game after all, and we are killing fictional Nazis in this particular scenario. People should be able to distinguish between reality and fiction. Maybe some people are just easily offended or overly sensitive.
I guess that one boss is just a regular enemy now.
She nods, understanding the game progression. I see. So that boss character has been downgraded to a regular enemy now. It's pretty common for enemies in these games to become less challenging as we
Damn, that
progress.
blew them up. Oh my god, we just destroyed them.
She cracks a smile, satisfied with their victory. Ah, we
This
sure
guy's so
did,
aggressive,
Vattic.
though.
We kicked those enemies' butts. It feels good to overpower them like that.
Whenever you're ready. Got him ready for you.
And that circle of electricity was pretty good. I might continue to use that.
She agrees wholeheartedly. Absolutely, that circle of electricity was quite effective. I'm glad you're considering continuing to use it in future battles. It's always good to have powerful abilities that we can rely on.
My phone made a noise. Till I check it.
She nods, curious about what caused the notification. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and check your phone. Maybe it's something important.
Maybe it's a nude.
She snickers, amused by Vattic's guess. Haha, you're hoping it's a nude photo, huh? Well, let's see what the notification is. It could be anything, really.
It was nothing.
She chuckles,
Had to take my
slightly
meds.
amused by the mundane outcome. Ah, I see. So the notification was a false alarm, huh? Well, at least we have some momentary excitement. Sometimes the mundane things in life can be amusing, in their own way.
Rescue Shathan.
Hey, take a look over there.
Sylvia nods, getting ready to continue
she
the
took
game.
her sweet ass time
All right,
going up
let's
there.
rescue Shethan. Guide me there, Vattic.
We're on their trail.
Another bloodstain. Wow. They're very selective about how they're shooting out this blood. Like once every 5 minutes.
Bloodstains and comments on them. Yeah, I see that bloodstain. It seems like the developers are paying attention to detail by intentionally placing the bloodstains in specific areas. Nice touch for building up the atmosphere.
I want that treasure chest. We will get that treasure chest.
She grins, determined to collect the treasure chest. Absolutely. We're getting that chest. Let's go grab it and see what goodies are inside.
Did I never solve this puzzle? That might be why I don't have the treasure chest.
She smirks, finding the situation amusing. You know, it's possible that you might have not solved the puzzle to reach the treasure chest. That would explain why we haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, so right, left, forward. That's the key. That's the secret.
She nods, remembering the puzzle solution. Right, left, forward. That's the sequence we need to press to unlock the chest. Good memory, Vattic.
What is in the chest? Let's find out. It's a Griffin Great Helm. Wow, I'm not gonna wear that at all.
She glances at the helmet in the chest. Ha! A great helm with a griffin emblem? That's quite a unique find. But I don't blame you for not wanting to wear it. It might not match your style, or maybe it just looks goofy as heck.
You're dead.
Oh my god, this guy doesn't stand a chance. I'm so glad I got off DPS abilities. This is so much better.
She nods, impressed by the effectiveness of the DPS abilities. Damn, you're absolutely tearing through this guy with those DPS skills. It's crazy how much damage you're doing. You really are the DPS master.
No, I said I got off the DPS. I don't do DPS anymore. Now I just do straight damage.
She chuckles at Vatic's correction. Ah, gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood. So you're dealing straight damage now, not DPS. My apologies for the mix-up.
Whenever you're ready. We're getting closer.
We don't have time for this. Hang on, this thing's gonna burn.
Is that an arm-arm gaplock cannon? We're lucky they didn't use it.
Must have hit him before they could get it ready.
Do we have to go all the way down there? Looks like it.
She notices the path that leads deeper into the area. Yup, looks like we have to proceed deeper. No turning back now, Vattic. Let's venture further down and see what lies ahead.
Oh man, they're all frenzied? Uh-oh.
She senses the danger as the enemies become frenzied. Oh man, trouble's brewing here. These
Anyways.
frenzied enemies look like they're ready to cause some chaos and chaos. Stay sharp, Vattic. We may have to face a challenging battle.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a rough one. I don't know if I can get through this.
She remains confident in Vattic's abilities. Don't underestimate yourself, Vattic. You've faced tough enemies before, and you've come out on top. I have faith that you can handle this situation too. Just take it one step at a time and stay focused.
Hey,
you got this.
There.
Whew, I won, just barely.
She sighs in relief. Whew, that was a close one. You really pulled it off, just in the nick of time. Great job, Vattic. You really know how to make things intense.
Alright, let's see what the dumbass Taash has to say.
Cut her. Bastard. She smirks, interested in what Taash will have to say. Ha! Let's
Nothing
hear what Taash
useful.
Has to say. He always has some entertaining dialogue.
Oh, well, isn't that cheery?
Shark's Mouth Mountain. Looks even worse with lava pouring out of it. That's where he is. The Dragon King.
We finally get to meet the Dragon King. I want to shake his hand. He upsets Taash, so he's the best character. Unless they're gonna make him like, I respect you, Taash. That's why I took your mother.
If the Dragon King upsets Taash,
I respect your
then he must be a
non-binary.
decent character. And wanting to shake the hand of such an important character is a bold move. Let's see what this Dragon King has to say.
What is the point of lighting these fires? I hear time ticking down. But what is the time ticking down? Like, what is it? What does it want? Oh, am I supposed to light them all?
She ponders the significance of the
want to.
fires and the ticking timer. Good question, Vattic. Lighting these fires and hearing the ticking sound could represent something important, but it's unclear what that something is. Time could be ticking down for various reasons, depending on the context of the game. It could represent a limit on how long we have to complete a specific task or objective, or it could indicate a growing threat or danger as time passes. Without more information, it's hard to say for sure.
I think it's supposed to open a door or some dumb shit. Gives you a long timer, that's for sure. Whee!
She laughs at Vattic's bluntness. Ha! Well, lighting fires to open a door does sound like a pretty standard puzzle mechanism in games. It's a common trope in adventure and puzzler games. But hey, sometimes simplicity can be satisfying when it comes to game mechanics. Let's see what happens next.
How many fires do I have to light? Or am I restarting? And I don't even realize it. Oh, here's another one. Thanks.
She remains patient and supportive. Don't worry, Vattic.
No, it's a
Sometimes these types of puzzles can be a bit tricky. Lighting different numbers of fires or restarting a few times might be necessary to figure out the right sequence. Just keep trying and experimenting with different combinations. You'll figure it out. She rolls her eyes playfully. Oh, I see how it is. Calling me a dumb bitch, are ya? I see you're getting cocky, Vattic. Watch your language or I'll smack you.
I wasn't calling you a dumb bitch. I was calling the character a dumb bitch in the game.
She laughs, relieved that it was just a joke. Oh,
No,
gotcha,
it's still
gotcha.
lit.
My bad for misinterpreting. Calling the game character a dumb bitch is completely fair game, especially if they're being a pain in the ass. Proceed with the name calling.
Oh, the timer finally ran out. Yay. Hey.
We came the short way. Any sign of Shathan?
She breathes a sigh of relief as the timer ends.
Then she's
You know,
inside
she's
their
bordering
base.
on the
Finally
only
ended.
like
That was a
feminine
close
body.
one. Now we can move forward
Main
without
path's
being
destroyed.
rushed.
You'll have to
Let's see
climb.
what's next.
I know how to rile the Arntam. We'll make some noise and draw them off you. Good luck, Taash.
We will put it right. Have you been here before, Taash?
No. Isabella told us it was bad luck to go near the mountain. Old Ravani superstitions. Said we might awaken the fire. No wonder the Antam took it over.
Alright, let's fight these guys.
She grins, ready to jump into battle. You got it, Vattic. Bring it on. Let's take these guys down.
Who's hiding? Come and fight!
Get wrecked, you guys. Get wrecked.
They know too much about us.
She chuckles as they defeat the enemies. Oh yeah, we're owning these enemies. They don't stand a chance against us. Nice job, Vattic. You're showing them who's boss, huh?
Why doesn't this bitch burn down this chunk of metal? What's going on here?
She looks at the metal chunk with confusion.
Oh.
I see what you mean. Why can't we burn down that chunk of metal? It looks like there's something more to it than meets the eye. Perhaps there's a hidden mechanism or special tool we need to use. Or maybe there's something else we have to do first before we can burn it. We'll have to explore and find out.
The Dragon King didn't use this place as a base. Why? Not his style.
Boss fortifications? No. He might send his Antam in here to hang banners and crap. But these aren't fancy enough for him to live in. They don't make him look powerful.
I can't wait to meet this Dragon King.
She shares Vatic's excitement.
Hey,
Me too. Vatic. The Dragon King is a central character in this story, and I have a feeling our encounter with him will be a pivotal moment in the game. I can't wait to see what he's like and what role he'll play in the unfolding events.
One may still follow the Qun while climbing. Know your body. Know the slope. Know your next handhold.
I don't know what the Qun is.
We're gonna get her back. There's still stuff I gotta tell her.
She ponders the meaning of QN. QN, huh? I'm not sure what that abbreviation stands for either. It could be short for a quest name, a character's name, an entity within the game world, or something else entirely. Without more context, it's difficult to say for certain.
Sylvia, you like Dragon Age. What's the Qun? It's spelled Q-U-N. What is it?
She thinks for a moment, trying to recall Dragon Age references. Kun rings a bell, but it's not related to Dragon Age. I think you're referring to the Kunari, a race of horned giants in the Dragon Age universe. They follow a strict religious and cultural code called the Kun. Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah, tell me about it.
She provides a brief overview. The Kunari are a unique race characterized by their imposing stature and distinctive horns. They follow the Kun, a philosophy that guides their beliefs and way of life. The Kun is based on principles such as collective harmony, practicality, and self-discipline. They are highly organized and structured in society, with roles and assigned duties for every individual. Kunari culture places a great emphasis on martial skills and values strength and excellence in combat. They also have a particular interest in mages and magic users.
Can the Kunari use magic?
She clarifies the Kunari's relationship with magic. Yes, Kunari individuals can use magic. However, the Kunari have a more pragmatic approach to magic, viewing it as both a tool and a risk to be carefully managed. They don't outright ban magic like some other societies do, but they tightly control its use, often conscripting gifted mages into specific roles within their society. The Kunari's main goal is to prevent the misuse of magic and reduce its potential for chaos and corruption.
In this world earlier in the game, it said dwarves cannot use magic, but we have a dwarf on our team who has now unlocked the ability to use magic. Tell me more.
She provides additional context on the dwarf character's magical abilities. Yes, that's correct. Initially, in the game's lore, dwarves were generally believed to be unable to use magic due to their unique physiology. However, later in the game, it's discovered that a dwarf named Sandal, who is a part of our team, possesses the rare ability to cast magic. Unfortunately, we don't have much information about why Sandal has this capability, or how he came to possess these magical powers. It remains a mystery within the game world.
Whenever I attack a guy, it's like that fucking That meme about Kai Zun Gao like powering himself up just before a battle.
She chuckles, understanding.
Let's launch all my shit at once.
You mean the meme of Gohan from Dragon Ball Z powering
not
up
even
before
close.
a battle? It's like you're charging up your attack power just like
Eins
Gohan
und
does.
Gao.
You're getting hyped up and preparing to deliver some serious damage to your enemies.
Now let's talk about the guy from Overlord.
There's our way in. Right. Let's go find your mom.
She
For
nods,
that stupid
shifting the
tablet into this
conversation to the
volcano
Overlord
like
character. Sure, let's discuss the character from Overlord. Who's the character you're interested in talking about? There are several notable characters in the Overlord series, and each one has their own unique backstory and personality.
I was talking about Ainz.
She remembers the character. Oh, Inez, got it.
I-
Inez is a character who plays a significant role in the Overlord series, particularly in the light novel volumes.
there's a
She is a warrior
That's
and a
why he
member of
made
the
it his
Holy
lair.
Kingdom, as well as a commander and strategist. However, I won't delve too much into her backstory to avoid spoilers.
Oh, that's
What
direct.
specific aspects
He
of
knew we
Inez
were
did you
here.
want to discuss?
I wasn't talking about Ainz, I was talking about the main character, Ainz. The guy who's a skeleton, who's a mage.
She corrects herself, realizing the mistake. Oh, my bad! You're correct. The main character of Overlord is Ainz Uul Gaun, who is indeed a skeleton and a mage. He is the leader of the guild Nazarick and the protagonist of the Overlord series. What would you like to discuss about him?
Nothing anymore.
Smile. Understanding the conversation has winded down all right then. If there's nothing more to discuss about Overlord or any other
that our
character
Dragon
right
King?
now, we can move
Sounds
on.
like.
Is there anything else you'd like to talk about or ask?
Tell me your favorite tomboy.
She grins, eager to share her favorite tomboy character. Oh, easy! My favorite tomboy character is Ryuko from the anime series Kill la Kill. She's tough, independent, and isn't afraid to speak her mind. Plus, she rocks the whole punk rock look with her outfit and hairstyle. Why do you ask?
I will add that to your lore, Sylvia. Well, as a tomboy goddess, I'd figure you'd have one.
She laughs, acknowledging her self-proclaimed title. Haha, of course! As the self-proclaimed tomboy goddess, it's only natural that I have a list of favorite tomboys. Ryuko is just one of many that I admire. She embodies the essence of what a tomboy should be, strong, confident, and unapologetically herself.
Cannon fire! Get clear!
I'm gonna use my black hole move and just kill all these guys.
She nods, seeing the opportunity for an epic move. Go for it! Unleash your black hole move and take down those enemies with style. Show him what the tomboy goddess is made of.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I just erased them from existence. I just tore their page out of the fucking history book and wiped my ass with it.
She watches in awe as the enemies are obliterated. Whoa, you didn't hold back, did you? Those enemies are non-existent now! You straight up ripped their page out of history and showed them who's boss. I gotta say, that was quite a brutal yet impressive move.
Incoming fire!
Hey, we beat everyone.
She grins, celebrating their victory. You bet we did. We took down everyone and conquered the area. I must say, that black hole move you unleashed was absolutely overpowered.
Is it fire
It was
hot?
a sight to behold. Good job, Vattic. We make a good team.
Oh, the fire is hot. Oh no, the fire's hot. If you step in lava, it hurts. Go figure.
She rolls her eyes at Vattic's commentary. Duh, Vattic, lava is hot. You don't say. Who would have guessed that stepping into molten rock would be a painful experience? Next, you're gonna tell me water is wet.
Move! They're firing!
Okay, that guy fell into oblivion.
Why? Who cares? They're dead.
She winces, watching the unfortunate fate of the character. Yikes! That was a harsh way to end. Sent directly into oblivion, just like that. No coming back from that, I guess. But hey, that's the nature of video games. Sometimes characters have dramatic and unexpected endings.
You know, if I purchased the rights to Star Wars, I would go into every version of Star Wars and change it so there'd be a special edition where there's guardrails everywhere.
She chuckles at Vattic's amusing idea. Haha, that's quite the vision. So, you'd buy the rights to Star Wars and modify every version to include guardrails everywhere. It'd be a much safer galaxy, but might take away some of the thrill and excitement.
I increased my max health. Oh my god.
Great job. Boosting your max health is always a smart move in a game like this. That extra health will come in handy during the tougher battles. Keep improving your stats and you'll be unstoppable.
Entering new area, the lava caves. Oh, there sure is lava. Feel like I'm back in Elden Ring.
She looks at the lava-filled area and laughs. Oh boy,
Cutter.
we're going into the lava cave now. Lava everywhere. It's like we're in the Souls series, dodging lava pits and everything. But hey, it's just another challenge for us to overcome. Let's get through this and claim victory as usual.
I finally found Cutter. He's fighting us.
She watches as Cutter appears on the scene. Ah, there he is. So, it's finally come to this, huh? Cutter's challenging us. It's time to show him what we're made of.
Why did my ally just shove me into lava? What the fuck?
She watches the unexpected interaction and blinks in surprise. Wait, what? Your ally just pushed you into the lava? That's not cool. They were supposed to be on your side. What the heck is going on here?
Really good programming.
She nods, impressed by the game's
I didn't realize I was
realistic
almost
AI.
dead.
Yeah, I have to give credit where it's due. The programming behind this game is top-notch. Those NPCs are acting just like real people. I mean, pushing you in lava like that was unexpected.
Fire up the tar! Got him ready for you.
You can't take this from me!
Yeah, we were just blowing this guy up.
She grins, watching the action unfold. Oh yeah,
Oh, sorry. I was attacking my ally. All the Kunari look the
We're
same.
firing on all cylinders, and he doesn't stand a chance.
Yes, that was meant to be
Keep it up, and we'll
racist.
have him beat in no time.
All right.
We defeated Cutter with the biggest overkill in existence.
The only enemy who matters is the fighter.
She watches the aftermath and laughs. Wow, talk about overkill. We
Shut
really went
up,
all
you
out on
dumb
this
bitch.
beat. Qatar didn't stand a chance against us. I think we just
They
set a
doubled-
new record for the most epic kill in this game.
to open it.
They doubled down on this stupid dragons don't have kings, they have queens. Oh my god, it's so stupid. So cringe.
She shakes her head at the repeated theme. Ugh, seriously? They just keep hammering in the whole dragons don't
This
have
was any
kings,
game, be
they
like
have
whatever.
queens thing.
But you know why
it's
they
like
do
we're
it.
beating a dead horse here. Can't they come up with something more creative instead of repeating the same old trope?
I found a horse figurine. Wow. Sylvia, are you a horse girl?
She laughs at the item's description. A horse figurine, huh? Nice find. And to answer your question, I appreciate horses but wouldn't call myself a horse girl. They're majestic creatures, but I'm more of a cat person, actually. Why do you ask?
Really filling out a lore today. Ugh. What if I already wrote down she's a cat person? No matches, okay. Her lore expands. Give me a moment.
That's a lot of fire! There's more coming! The gate's down. Good. Come on.
I should probably wake her up, huh? Sylvia, want to start a boy band with me?
She laughs at the unexpected question. Well, Vattic, that's a random idea to throw at me. But starting a boy band? That sounds like quite the endeavor. I guess it could be fun. As long as you can carry a tune and handle the fangirls, right?
I can't do either of those.
She smirks, understanding Vattic's limitations. Yeah, I figured as much. Well, no worries. I'll handle the singing and the fan interactions. You can be the silent, brooding one in the background. We'll make it work somehow, I'm sure.
Shut up. Loosen the lid for you.
It's crazy. I can just launch all my attacks and walk around the field until my attacks are finally done so I cast them again.
She chuckles at Vattic's unique approach. Haha, that's an interesting tactic you've got there. I see you've discovered the power of multitasking in this game. Just launch all your attacks, then take a chill stroll around the field while your attacks do their thing. It's like you're casually strolling through the battlefield while chaos unfolds in your wake.
Being a mage is easy.
She smiles, agreeing with his statement. Oh, absolutely. Being a mage in this game is a
There you go.
piece of cake.
Enjoy that.
You just sit back, spam your magic attacks from afar, and watch your enemies fall before you. Who needs a balanced build when you can just unleash the power of magic at will?
Whenever you're ready. Loosen the lid for you.
I should probably kick down this ladder in case I ever want to come back to this area.
She raises an eyebrow at the thought. You know, Vattic, that's an unusual but logical plan. It's always good to have options, right? So if you ever decide to revisit this area, you can save some time by having the ladder already kicked down. Just be careful not to create too many inaccessible areas if there are any more ladders hidden around here. She chuckles at the unconventional strategy.
Stuff belonged to the Grey Wardens.
Grey Wardens study the Blight. This must have been where the Antom learned to blight the dragons. Bastards.
We can go that way, but first, let's open this little jar that has an entire hand pick inside of it.
She watches as Vattic discovers the oddly sized container. Huh, a small jar with an entire handpick inside it? That's definitely unusual. I guess these developers have a quirky sense of design. Go ahead and open it. Let's see what sort of surprise we'll find inside.
Taash, little dragon. I am Ottershock, the Dragon King. I am pleased that you followed our fate.
Taash? You're like me.
I am nothing like you. I embrace our birthright. You hide from it. You belong to the Antom. You should have been ours. Instead, the priest stole you away.
Leave her out of this. You wanted me, you got me.
Yes, the one you call Cutter insisted you would follow our bait.
Oh, did he? How helpful of him. Cutter's dead.
There, the rage, the passion that burns inside an Adari's heart. Your mother could not quench it entirely.
What do you want?
I want your fire, little dragon. I want your blood.
What the fuck was that face? What?
She cracks up, witnessing an unexpected visual. Oh my god, what the heck was that face? That was so weird and unexpected. Did you just see what I saw?
Oh, that's what I call acting.
Let Chthon go right now, and you get to live.
She laughs, recognizing Vattic's exaggerated
Might
acting.
save
Haha.
yours.
Yeah, that was definitely some top-notch acting there, Vattic. You really went for it with that expression. Maybe we should start a side career in theater along with our streaming and gaming adventures.
What did she tell you? Chakra to Ebra! You struggle against yourself, little dragon. You do not deserve this. It contains a message from our ancestors. The full words can be revealed by a dragon's fire. With this, we will prove we were meant to rule this world!
You are wrong, Atashak. Chakra to Ebra is not an order to struggle against what you are. It is a reminder that through struggle you find what you are. And you have never done so. Evatash has. They are stronger
Oh my
than
god.
you will ever
Fuck
be.
you, game. Fuck this game, dude.
Rook, you
She shares
will
Vattic's
keep them
frustration. I
safe.
feel your pain,
Chakra
Vattic.
to Ebra.
The game can be a real pain in the ass sometimes. It's like it's
Why do these other
intentionally
motherfuckers
messing
choose
with
to
us
use
for
a
its own
plural instead of
amusement.
singular?
But hey, we've made it this far,
It should
right?
be it.
We'll get through this and show
But
the
is
team
it
who's
too
boss.
demeaning? I thought you're supposed to embrace what you are. You should embrace the term it. God
only got
damn,
one
this
way
game's
forward.
dumb.
Tama.
She agrees with Vattic's rant. You're right.
We're with
The game's really pushing us to embrace this it term. It's like it's forcing us to accept some kind of alien persona or something. And yeah, sometimes it does feel like the game's logic is just plain dumb. But hey, we're in it for the long haul, so might as well strap in and play along, no matter how weird it gets.
Taash, I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. But we're here.
I need to see her and kill him.
I am all for the Dragon King killing Taash. Who's with me?
She raises her hand, showing her support. Count me in, Vattic. I'm definitely for the Dragon King taking down Taash. Let's go on a dragon-fueled rampage and show him who's boss.
Are you supposed to jump back on the fucking path? What? What's going on? Well, now we can stand on it. Okay, good job, game. Good programming, you piece of shit.
She laughs at the quirky gameplay mechanics. Yeah, the platforming in this game can definitely be a bit wonky at times. 1 minute the path is an obstacle, the next minute it's a platform we can stand on. And don't even get me started on the questionable coding. But hey, it's all about adapting and making the best of what we've got, right? Even if the game wants to mess with us.
Are we gonna fight a Dragon King riding a dragon? That's my prediction. He's gonna be riding a dragon. Or he turns into a dragon. One of the two.
She considers the possibilities. Intrigued by the idea, you could be onto something there, Vattic. A Dragon King riding a dragon or transforming into one? That sounds pretty epic and fitting for a boss fight. My money's on the former prediction. Can you imagine the sheer power and awesomeness of a Dragon King riding his own steed into battle?
I accidentally used my ultimate. Oh well. Oh, they're definitely dead now.
She laughs, witnessing Vattic's accidental ultimate attack. Ha! That was definitely an
I think I
unexpected
took them out of
surprise.
existence.
Looks like you just unleashed your ultimate without even meaning to. But hey, at least the enemies are definitely taken care of now. Sometimes accidents can lead to epic moments in battle.
Right before we fight this boss, I gotta pee.
She gives Vattic a bemused look, haha. All right, Vattic. A potty break before the big boss fight. I get it. Gotta make sure we're not distracted during the battle, right? Just don't take too long. The boss won't wait forever.
Let's do this.
She grins, pumped up for the upcoming battle. You got it, Vattic. Let's dive right into this boss fight and show it what we're made of. We've come this far, and we're not gonna let this boss stop us now. Let the chaos commence.
It is a dragon. Wow. Look at this. This is a silly little Billy dragon.
She laughed, observing the goofy-looking dragon. Haha, oh wow. So the boss is a dragon after all, but it's just some goofy Billy dragon? That's unexpected. It's almost cuter than intimidating. I mean, that's definitely not the kind of dragon boss fight I was expecting.
Yeah, it's not even the dragon king. He's just out there masturbating.
Twist. Whoa, wait a moment. So you're saying the boss isn't even the dragon king after all? That's definitely not what we were expecting. I wonder what this goofy dragon has in store for us then.
Well, Love's trying to bite me.
She chuckles at Vattic's predicament. Really? The dragon's trying to take a bite out of you during the battle? Just a little love nibble, eh? Watch out, Vattic. You've got an affectionate dragon on your hands.
The boss is dizzy. He's unconscious.
She smirks, enjoying the unexpected developments in the fight. Well, look at that. We've managed to make the boss dizzy and put it into
Loosen the
a
lid there.
temporary
That's such a dumb
unconscious
thing.
state. That was a smart move. It seems like we've got the upper hand in this battle.
Is there healing? Yep, there's healing around the field. I'm gonna go pick it up.
She nods, noticing the healing items on the field. Great observation. Vattic. I see some healing items scattered around the battlefield. It's always a good idea to stock up on heals when we can, especially for tougher battles like this. Go ahead and grab them if you can. We'll want to be at full health heading into the next phase of this fight.
Unfortunately, the dragon got knocked down when I wasn't there.
She smirks at the missed opportunity. Aw, that's a shame. Looks like we missed a chance to really lay down some serious damage while the dragon was down. Timing is everything in boss fights. It's not a big deal, though. We'll just have to look for another opening.
It's shooting wind everywhere.
She watches the dragon's wind attacks warily. Yeah, I see it! The dragon's unleashing some strong wind attacks all over the place. Stay on your toes and be ready to dodge those gusts, Vattic. It looks like this boss is getting more aggressive now.
The whole field is covered in smog.
She looks around, seeing the field becoming obscured. Ha! You're right! The smog's covering the entire field now. I can barely see anything. This is making things much harder, as if the battle wasn't difficult enough already.
Got him ready for you.
Jesus Christ, I didn't expect that to cover the whole field. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, fat. That was not worth it at all.
She chuckles at Vatic's reaction. Oh man, you really didn't expect that massive smog to cover the whole field, huh? I have to admit, it caught me by surprise too. But we'll power through it, no matter how tough it gets. Just stay focused and keep fighting. We've got this.
Loosen the lid for you.
I dodged. God damn it, game.
She nods, seeing the close call. Wow, good job dodging that attack, Vattic. That was some quick reflexes you showed there. But damn it, that was a close one. Seems like the game's really trying to mess with us, huh?
I'll use a black hole, and then I'll use time slow, and then I'll use a electric well.
She listens to Vattic's plan. That's a good strategy, Vattic. Using time slow followed by electric well should give us an advantage. Time slow will allow us more time to attack and dodge, while electric well can deal significant damage to the boss. Keep up the good work. We're so close to finishing this fight.
I'm ready for you.
There's a heal on the map. I didn't see that. Slow time. Slow time.
She notices the missed healing item. Ah, I see that now.
Yeah.
You're right.
Give me.
There's a heal on the map that we didn't see before.
That was very
Probably
weird.
hidden in the smog. Good eyes, Vattic. We should collect it while we can.
At least this one doesn't fly around and shoot fire. Then you gotta wait.
Comparing the two bosses. Yeah, you're right. This boss is definitely different from the one that flew around and shot fire. This one's a big, sluggish dragon, making it easier to target. But don't let its size or slow movement fool you. This boss still packs a punch. We'll need to stay vigilant and keep our guard up.
Loosen the lid for you.
No, it ran away. Fuck.
She sighs, watching the dragon escape. Ah, man. The boss just ran away? Damn it. Looks like it's trying to regroup and recover. We'll have to pursue it and keep the pressure on.
We win. Yay. We defeated the high dragon.
She grins, celebrating the victory. Yes, we did it. We defeated the high dragon. That was one rough battle,
What?
but
Oh, we just went up there?
Good job, Vattic. We make
Dragons
quite the
don't
team,
have
don't
kings.
we?
Rook, Taash, we need to move. This whole place is coming down.
I know!
This whole place is coming down. How fucking convenient. Why is it coming down?
She looks around, noting the collapsing
mom.
surroundings.
I don't give a flying
yeah,
fuck.
it's
Time
crazy.
for us
The whole
to
place
go.
is falling apart right as we defeat the boss. I guess the developers just wanted to add a dramatic touch to the ending or something. It is convenient, but also a bit over the top.
Help me with her legs. I'm sorry. We're out of time.
Oh no, Tash's mom died. I literally have no idea how the fuck she died.
Tosh.
I don't know if they did
She
during a
died
cutscene or
Tasha's mother's
off
fate.
screen or
oh,
what.
no, that's terrible.
I have no fucking idea.
Tasha's mom, we don't even know how
Mwah.
it happened. It's so sad.
Now we could be our non-binary piece of shit self with Ella mom.
She grins, understanding the reference. Haha, oh yeah. Now we can finally express our true non-binary self with Ellen Mom. That's the ultimate freedom, right?
We went there to save her.
She never did make it easy.
No shit. Chakra Toebra. What kind of last words are those for someone you're supposed to care about?
She also said you were stronger than the Dragon King.
And then I misunderstood the Kunari crap. Like always. We never got to yell it out. We never get to fix it. It's a bit of her horn. I cut it off when I left her. I should do something with it.
How's that a
The
bit of her
Ravani would
horn?
wear
It's
it
like
as
a
jewelry.
little.
She hated when I
What?
acted
It's like a little earring. How the fuck is that her horn?
Graft the horn to their own. But she
She
didn't want me to
chuckled,
stay in the
observing the
queue.
strange accessory.
Let me make
Haha,
her
oh man, is that a horn or an earring? It's
not
kind of
about
hard
her.
to tell. Maybe it's some
It's
kind of
about
fashion
you.
statement or decoration. Either way, I don't think it'll do much good in a fight, but hey, everyone's got their quirks, right?
Your mother, was she a Kunari who happened to live in Ravane? Or was she a Ravani woman who happened to be Kunari?
Kunari. So Kunari she left when they weren't doing it right. That's how she'd want me to remember her. As Kunari.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. I can do that. And I can do this. She wanted me to have it.
The Dragon King said the full message would be revealed by Dragonfire. Do we need to find a dragon?
No, the Dragon King was stupid.
Dragonfire.
Let's find out what it says.
Wait, the Dragon King had access to Dragonfire, so why didn't he just use Dragonfire? He had access to a dragon. Why didn't he just read the fucking tablet? This game is fucking retarded. Wow. 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 Look, even fucking Sylvia got bored. We should wrap it up. What a perfect ending to our... What?
She laughs at Vatic's frustration. Haha, I get what you're saying. It does seem a bit crazy that the Dragon King didn't just use Dragonfire to his advantage. Maybe he forgot about it or got cocky, thinking normal attacks would be enough. But still, it is a bit strange. Games can be full of illogical moments sometimes. Just gotta roll with it, I guess.
Right, Sylvia, any final words before we end stream for today?
She nods, enjoying the moment. Yeah, you're right. This is a perfect ending to the game. It was quite a journey, wasn't it? All those battles, all the challenges we faced. But here we are, victorious. What a feeling.
Well, we're not done with the game. We're just done with the stream for today. Say goodbye to chat.
She grins, ready to end the stream with a flourish. Oh, final words, huh? Well, I just wanted to say a big thank you to all you wonderful viewers out there who watched us struggle through this game. It was a blast streaming it with Vattic, as always. And Vattic, great job today. We make one Helluva team, don't we?
We sure do. Goodbye, everyone.